Louise from Oklahoma, who was the lucky winner. Bet6 contest has given away more than $6 million in cash and prizes. And today, another $100,000 is on the line. All you have to do is download the app and play. Money. I'm giving away $100,000. I'm giving away money. What was the given spirit? Let's go to our picks right now. What about my family? What about me? What about me? I'm in first place again. Again. Things haven't changed. I don't think this is it. All right, Howie's not with us right now, but he did get his pick in. He's taking the Cowboys to beat Washington by 14 points. Michael, Frank Heston.
You know what, honestly, I just got to say, if you see this guy in the street, please walk up to him and say, you are one horrible winner. He's in first place, but it's a long way from over. I am going to take Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're going to bounce back today, and they're going to win by 10 over Carolina.
I'm going to pick Atlanta at home hosting the Detroit Lions. I think I picked them by, 10?
Yes, you did? Yes.
10.
You forget a lot.
I'm actually tied for third place, and I'm going to pick the Rams. They're the team to beat by 3 points.
All right, and I'm going to ride the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles beat the Giants by 8.
How you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about that. Hey, we got one last extra point. Give us one thing. You guarantee we'll see today, too.
Well, you like those Eagles? The Eagles will rush for at least 220 yards. Hey, you know who they're going against?
You know what?
The Giants.
Today's show is meant to hurt me. But thank goodness I'm built strong.
Be safe.
Fort up. There you go. Hey, if you're getting a Bears Seahawks contest, come on back. We got a little bit more for you. The kickoff is coming up next. So why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy a sweet slate of games here in Week 16. We thank you for watching Fox NFL Sunday. Enjoy kickoff.
Innovation usually looks something like this. What if it didn't?
What's up, Asher?
What if it looked like a family truck that powers a family
Just
home?
chilling, waiting a few minutes. Got a few minutes before the game starts. Tampa Bay versus my Carolina Panthers. I predicted Panthers to win by 10 today. No, we'll win by 3 today over Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champions.
Super 6 has already given away over $6 million in cash prizes to over.
Wishful thinking. Hey, what's up? What's up, DL? What's up, Mont? Yeah, I wanted to come on a little bit early and share a little information. Casas, what's up? The Bucks today. I hear you. Asher's chilling. What's up, DL? Casas going for the defending Super Bowl champions. But good luck to the Panthers. Yeah, you know who I'm going for. All right, so just a few things before the game starts. Some Carolina news are like our main receiver is inactive today against the Bucks. So that right there is going to make us have to spread the ball around or to get it to somebody else. I guess Robbie Anderson, you know how we like to focus on one guy. And there's the information right there. DJ Moore inactive today. He was the leading receiver for Cam and Sam Darnold. Veteran tackle Cameron Irvin is inactive today, meaning our rookie Christensen will be starting at left tackle today. Quarterback PJ Walker is inactive for Sunday. Didn't know that, or I wouldn't even put his name on the on the poll question. By the way, go answer that poll question. The only exception was Arizona, blah, blah, blah. Matt Bartley up along with Walker as well. Also inactive for the Panthers today were linebackers Kimmel Martin, defensive end Frank Heron, defensive tackle Phil Hoskins. Dang, Hoskins. And defensive end Daryl Johnson. Boy. So inactive for the Panthers, Walker, Martin, Heron, Hoskins, Irvin, Johnson. Buccaneers inactive, Trask, Pinion, Irvin, DeSer, Winfield, and Pierre Paul. So I guess that means they'll have their running back back. They didn't have him last week against the Saints. All right, let's get out of that. What's up, Andrew?
Carolina Panthers trying to hold their home field advantage.
All right, here we go. Miller in motion. Wait, is that a baby on the field?
It looks like it, Craig.
And the defensive linemen are playing peekaboo. I've never seen anything like that before.
Harris now appears to be birthing the baby.
It's a great moment, right?
Yeah.
Ref going to the rule book here.
Well, wait a minute. Harris is off in the races.
We don't need any more trick plays,
Touchdown!
but we can all use more ways to save.
Are you kidding me?
It's going to be a long bus ride home for the defense.
Switch the Geico for more ways to save.
This holiday season, give your family the gift that keeps on going.
From there we go, Energizer Bunny.
Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
All right, so like I said, I'm going for these Panthers. I am predicting the Panthers to win today by at least 3 points. By at least 3 points over the Buccaneers. It's going to be a really tough game because the Buccaneers lost last week. So did the Panthers. So I guess it's going to depend on who really wants to win next. The Panthers, I think, will be in a 4-game losing streak, maybe even a 5-game losing streak. And I think if I'm not mistaken, I think the Buccaneers may have lost 2 in a row, or they lost 2 of their last 3. Put it that way. Brady was really upset last week, so I know these guys are going to come out trying to hit on all cylinders. But the Panthers, it's just always interesting to watch them, because especially if you're a fan, because you don't know what's going on. It's just different things going on in the organization. The interesting thing today is Sam Darnold. Supposedly Sam Darnold is supposed to get some playing time today. I think. What's up, Aiden? I think Cam Newton is going to start, but then eventually, sometime during the game, Sam Darnold will get some playing time. I had PJ Walker up there. I didn't know PJ was going to be out, but PJ's not going to be playing today, so it's going to be Sam and Cam, the Cam and Sam show. Don't know how they're going to put that together. There've been some talk since they signed Cam for only 1 year. Cam Newton will probably be out of there next year. This comes for next year. He probably will not be re-signed. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. I've looked at some of Cam's speeches and things he's been making after practice and or for this game, pre-game speeches. Oh, I guess that's what you call them. But anyway, he has been saying things like he just wants to win. He's not worried about what's happening next year. I get from what he's talking about or what he's saying is if they bring him back next year and he's not the starting quarterback, he won't have a problem with that. I think he just realizes that, you know, maybe if the Panthers don't bring him back, he won't be playing next year. And I think Cam still wants to play football. That's what I feel. So I feel he's making a he's trying to smooth his way for next year also, because I think a lot of people putting words in Cam's mouth are saying he's a Super Bowl quarterback. He's an MVP of the league type of quarterback, and because of his flamboyant, which is the best word I can say, type of attitude and personality, that he wouldn't want to be a backup. He might cause problems if he's a backup. I don't think so. I think Cam just wants to be out there. I think he just wants to play. So here we go. The beautiful Bank of America Stadium. Guys are on the field. It is a beautiful, what is it, like 68 degrees outside. Sam Darnold on the sideline has a little confident smile. That's the only thing. That's the biggest problem I had against Sam was his confidence. And I think if he were to get confidence, I think he'd be a better quarterback. I think once he makes a mistake, he gets flustered and then he can't let it go. Heck, I was a defensive back, and defensive backs always can get abused on the field. But if you get abused, you got to let that go and go to the next. We also got another place kicker. I cannot say that guy's name. I looked at it yesterday. I'm sure they'll say it once today. It starts with a K. But now if we get in field goal position, I think we can kick field goals today. I believe that game could have been different last week if we would have had a field goal kicker. But here we go.
The week after he got shut out. It doesn't happen much in his career. He's coming out with a vengeance.
All right, Common Boy. And congratulations on the Titans win. All right, first carry for Jones. By the way, Tampa Bay got the kickoff. And that first run was for about 6 yards.
Protecting Tom Brady and clearing the road for backs like Ronald Jones. But you see the wide receivers, Tyler Johnson, Antonio Brown, and Scotty Miller, your starters today.
Exactly right. We're seeing these first two plays. We said it might get some different personnel from Tampa. We've already seen a jumbo 12 that's a tackle at tight end with Gronkowski.
Tom Brady out to Brown near the first down.
The first down marker just shy of the 35-yard line. Defensively for Carolina, it's
Aiden, nothing much. Just outside, just walking my dog and getting ready for my next trip next week. Aiden, where you heading? Oh, he's out of here. All right, let's see if the Carolina defense can play as good as they did last week, for as long as they did last week.
However, he said, not really.
There's your two tight end set again.
So another run for the first down. And Jones, he gets the first down, but he picks up about 2.5 yards on that carry.
It is a laundry list of talent. Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. That makes up 57% of the offense.
I guess the guys that were out were not called injured. The list I just read, but Fournier is still out. Evans, Goodwin.
That's exactly right.
Now Goodwin's their wide receiver. He's out for the rest of the year. Tampa Bay runs the ball again. They are doing a pretty good job running the ball. I think that was Jones again. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards on that carry.
And essentially, Bruce Arians, he's got to
go back in his history to Pittsburgh. And make
Bruce
this game
Arians.
A phone booth AFC North matchup against Baltimore and just getting a fist fight in between the tackles.
So we got two
Because of the lack of personnel.
injury-riddled teams here. But next one up, Brady drops back.
Brady to throw, looking for Brown. And
Out throws his man Brown.
Shaq Thompson providing a little pressure on Tom Brady. Carolina Panthers have been awfully good on opening drives, really good in the first quarter all year long. They have not
Headed to Detroit,
on an opening drive.
having a concert at the Little Caesars Arena.
We saw
Good
Shaq
job,
Thompson
Aiden.
for the defense applying that
And
pressure.
good
Number
luck.
7, right in the middle there, their defensive captain.
All right, can the Panthers hold? It's 3rd and 6. Probably going to be another throw. 3 receivers to the left. Tom Brady in the backfield. Drops back. No pressure. Oh, don't know where. I think there was a little mix-up right there. Looks like the receiver did a sluggo. Well, not a sluggo, an out and up. So it looks like the Panthers hold. If they don't make a mistake here on the in the kicking game.
Awfully short unless he just knew it was no good, but
That could have been it.
you're not much of a target even near the throw. But this is
Low snap.
This is what
Gets it
Carolina
off.
does. They
This can
throw
be
you
returned.
on your first offensive drive. Alex
Erickson gets about 15 yards on that one.
By Sterling Hofrichter and a timeout in Carolina.
And there's our first timeout right there. All right, everybody who has entered, stop by and said a little something spoken. What's going on? Glad you guys decided to hang out a little bit.
Upgrade to the iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods both on us. Only at T-Mobile.
And this is for new and existing T-Mobile
Take it
and
out.
Sprint customers like me. Back to you.
Hey,
Hello?
We're going to T-Mobile.
Yeah, nap time's always good. I won't be going back to sleep. I just got up not too long ago. If I wasn't doing this, though, I would definitely be going to play some golf. Today is was December 26th, and the weather is supposed to be 70 degrees here in North Carolina. I know that cold weather is going to hit us definitely in January, February. Probably January, February, and March. But take advantage of the weather while it's nice. I won't today, though. This game probably be over around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then you got an hour to be outside in North Carolina, and it'll be dark. All right, yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that like button.
Real challenge for new homeowners who become their parents. Okay, everybody, let's do a ticket check. Favorite tickets.
All right, who will have the most passing yards today? I did not know P.J. Walker was not going to play. Didn't know P.J. Walker was not going to play. But if I'm looking at the poll right now, and it says Tom Brady will have the most yards passing, but then after him, P.J. Walker. There's not one vote for Sam Darnold or Cam Newton, even though Cam Newton is starting. And Sam Darnold will get some playing time. All right, so Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. If Cam would hear me say that, he'd say, hey, re-say that. So the Carolina Panthers are coming out. Score is still 0-0. First pass goes to Trimble. And the Panthers get the first down. So that's 10 yards right there.
Moving into that left tackle spot, and Sam Tecklenburg getting his first career start in the middle.
Hey, and you did it all yesterday. That's one thing I haven't done, archery. How'd you like golf? All right, Carolina Panthers, a tight set, 2 receivers to the right, another pass. Not Sam, but Cam is sacked real quick. Yep. The defender was at the it was a corner. It was a corner. Cam, you got to get that. See, this is what I'm saying right here. Oh my gosh, this is what I'm saying right here. If you see a corner coming at you, then shouldn't the receiver stop or slow down, and then you go to the receiver where the corner came from? It's just like he never looked, and it looks like we got number 2 down here. Ooh, Robbie Anderson with a catch, and he got stuck. Robbie has been taking some hits this year. But Robbie hung on. And it looks as though I see number 2 out there. That's Robbie. That's not Robbie, but that's Moore. Yeah, Moore is playing. Where I just looked and I read that he was inactive, questionable.
Sherman out there in the secondary for the first time. It's slowed by that calf injury.
Richard Sherman is playing on the Tampa Bay's team. So there's a timeout. Timeout on the Carolina side.
Here's the see on a 3rd and long situation like this, that they be, it's tough, right? Because you want Sam Darnold to get in there for the drop back passing game, which is most likely.
I know for a fact. I've never done any archery, but I know for a fact I would I'd pick golf over archery.
D&D for us, it's down a distance for us.
Now, after I got over the uniqueness of being able to pull that bow all the way back, and then the speed of the arrow coming out, maybe even hitting a few bullseyes or whatever, bull eyes. Yeah. I'd be missing the skill and the adrenaline rush of golf, believe it or not. Every time I get up to drive, there's an adrenaline rush. 3 receivers to the left. Cam comes out. He's going to be passing again. Hits DJ Moore for another first down.
They ended up dropping 8 defenders. They only rushed 3.
Yeah. Only thing about it, man, is
Newton. And I love that they use motion for DJ Moore just to free him up a little.
Only thing about it is they don't have it. The offense is not set up for. It doesn't look like the offense is set up for Cam to look off, to look at any other receivers like he's looking at one. Design run for Cam Newton, stiff arm, and he runs out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. Cam, go get in the huddle and call the play. Get in the huddle and call the play. Let's go. Stop all this extra. I know you love it. I love it too. Design call, Trimble with a good block. Cam Newton still with a little speed.
He looked to him like he was going to throw him a quick little swing route and then took off behind those 2 pullers in front of Cam. You just get
Cam Newton still got a little speed. They hand it off to the back. Chuba Hubbard gets about 1 yard, maybe 2.
And it makes sense. I mean, this defense is so tough against the run. They're so stout up front, and everybody throughout the league that's played this Tampa Bay defense is just banging their head against the brick wall trying to get yards on the ground.
Man,
when you have a quarterback who can run like this, you just get an extra half in the run game. You can
let's hope the Panthers can get into the end zone. It's almost like Cam should have got in there because it gets tough. It gets tough in the red zone, deep in the red zone. It might be offside on the defense. Neutral zone infraction on the defense puts the Panthers half the distance to the goal.
I'm not sure you can actually have that as an extra penalty, but really offside.
See Shaq Barrett working on that get off. It's just a little too soon. You see Cam get rid of that ball quickly.
Shaq Barrett, tremendous talent, has had a wonderful year.
2nd and 3.
Was he fun to talk to or what?
Oh.
What a great demeanor and personality.
The Panthers can get a first down.
2nd and 3. Amir Abdullah stumbling over.
Abdullah off the right side gets nothing. This is what I'm saying. It just gets tougher. Seems like it would get easier, but it just gets tougher. Deep in the red zone. Let's see what this replay. Let's see what the defense does. Man. So predictably right here, 3rd and 5. Would it be a quarterback design run? No. Oh my gosh. Abdullah falls down. Bro, it was there too. Carolina, whoever OC called a nice play right there. Abdullah gets in all that traffic and he falls down. He gets tripped by a running back and he's wide open. Cam tried to float it up there just a little bit because he had to get rid of the ball, and
cannot afford to miss opportunities.
This is our new field goal kicker right here.
He could have moonwalked into the end zone.
Haruha. He said his name twice, and I didn't get it the first or second time. All right, so the Panthers get on the board first, 3-0. Had a great chance there to score. Big run by Cam Newton. Didn't quite get in the end zone, and as the case is usually when we get down close or deep into the red zone, it just gets harder and harder to score. I used to say at the beginning of the year that it was because it's a lot of times it's kind of difficult to call the right play when you're deep in the red zone because the defense, especially the defensive backs, don't have to travel as far. You know, you're in the end zone. That's a score. You can't run a deep pattern in the red zone. So the advantage actually goes to the defense, really, the defensive backfield, that is, you know, especially with a line that like Carolina has that's not that prolific and cannot just drive people off the ball. And you can't just run it in there. That call right there that was called was a great call. Running back just tripped. You know, Cam had to get rid of the ball. I'd like to look at that again and see if Cam could have took one more step backwards and still got that ball up, or still got that ball to him. That's what I'm going to do. It's a commercial. We got a timeout right now on the field. So let's see. I'm going to rewind this because I would like to see.
Throughout the league that's played this Tampa Bay defense is just banging their head against a brick wall trying to get yards on the ground.
Once again, guys, thanks for watching.
Abdullah motioning out of the backfield with Shaq Barrett.
Make sure you hit that like button. I think I got 4 likes today. I think you guys have already given me 4 likes. I need at least 10 today.
They're ready for quarterback run. 3rd down and 5. They get a first down at the 1. The jump pass, but Amir Abdullah had stumbled, getting past the line of scrimmage, tried to jump into it, but he was just getting up off the turf, and the field goal unit.
Yeah. Somebody was right at Cam's feet. He was backing up to get that out of there. I don't know. He could. Oh, man, that was close. Cam was backing up. The defender that was coming at him was falling.
Opportunities like that should have been a laugher.
And Cam had to float it. I don't know.
First down, it's Ronald Jones will push the pile.
All right, Tampa Bay back out. And Tampa Bay looks like they're going to be running the ball a little bit more today.
Wasn't about where they were, but where they are right now. Bruce told the team, we can still beat any team on our schedule. It is still a hat and t-shirt game. His message was 10 words and very much to the point. Just show up and play and win the damn.
All right, so right there, so far, Brady 1 of 3 for 4 yards. Cam 3 of 4 for 32. Tom Brady has time. Throws it, receiver, but I think he still catches it. He juggled it, but he caught it. That was Jones.
So 3rd and short now for a Tampa team that doesn't have Leonard Fournette, no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin, who's out for the year with the ACL tear.
All right, thanks to those who have answered the poll question, but there's one discrepancy, I think. P.J. Washington not supposed to be playing today. I just read that, but DJ Moore wasn't either, but he's playing, so.
This is your 2 personnel, 0-2, no backs, 2 tight ends.
Brady gets that ball out quick to Brown. Brown gets the first down. CB1.
And they try to run a very similar play on 2nd down.
Yeah, I looked at that and I rewinded and looked at it, and I mean whoever the defensive defender was that was putting pressure on him, it looked like that guy was about to fall down. And I don't know if Cam could have taken one more step or evaded him a little bit more. You know, he was just backing straight up, and then I don't know. She tried to float that out there to give the back a little time to regain his balance. But it still looked a little short too.
Who gets the edge? 2nd best offense versus 2nd best D in the National Football League.
Yeah, he's never been the most accurate.
From the 32.
All right, Brady under center. Play action. Little screen. And it was a pretty darn good call. Still short of the first down.
And you're going to see Marpet, number 74, sneak out in front of the halfback and lead the
Oh, number
play.
7?
Just the first car in the parade. And all Ronald Jones has to do is stay in his shadow, wait for him to turn that defender, and pick a lane.
It's rare that you see this, but Tampa Bay with a terrific
That Shaq.
Division III player at Marpet, Division II player at Jensen.
First down, Jones. Bad tackling. Actually, is that Jones? That's Hart. That is not Jones. That is Vaughn. Keyshawn Vaughn takes it in for Tampa Bay. Bad tackling by the Panthers. Our defensive ends never set the edge, but I guess that cornerback was supposed to be the one to set the edge. Got to make that tackle. 2 tackles got to be made, bro.
To set that up all through that first drive, and now they're reaping the benefits of Tampa.
All right, so Tampa Bay actually crosses the end zone first, 6-3, pending the extra point, and it's good.
Tampa Bay. No Leonard Fournette. Time to get Keyshawn Vaughn involved at his first rushing touchdown. Goes 55 and wrong. Very happy.
Hey, excellent point there, CB. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that myself. and maybe the rest would have called that. Him being all balanced and hitting them low. I just thought, and I held myself back from saying it, but Cam being as athletic as he is, seeing the guy being a veteran, like you said, knowing you gotta think that he probably knew this guy was too far off balance to actually make a tackle on him, and maybe he could have got outside the pocket just a little bit. Just use his athletic ability to keep the play going a little bit longer, and then hit Abdullah, who was wide open. All right, but we need to mark. I need to mark that down. There's a one of those chances Panthers could have had right there. We got 3 points out of it, but you got to believe that the score should be tied right now. And maybe we'll make an adjustment on. Okay, I want to say an adjustment on defense, but we just got to make those tackles. Maybe the Panthers will tighten up on their defense now. And not miss any more open tackles like that. And hang with these boys. Just stay in the game and give ourselves a chance. Give ourselves a chance to win.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey, Will, what you doing?
New Year's. It's right around the corner.
You know we're not going to be here, right?
I also wonder.
Nashville.
Speaking of Cam, right now he's not having a terrible game, but Matt Rule did say that he was going to put Darnold in. I just wonder if he's going to do that. It just is a lot of times I hear the Panthers during the week say they're going to do a certain thing, and then we end up not doing it. And I understand sometimes the game, during the game, you got to make adjustments, and you may change your mind on things. But man, we've just heard it over and over again. We're gonna run the ball more, and then we come out throwing, or we come out running, and then we abandon the run. We abandon the run really, really quick.
Of course, longtime Carolina Panther. His son, TJ, was born with a congenital heart condition, had successful heart transplant surgery at Atrium Health Levine Children's Hospital last summer. Cam Newton came over to.
Man, he looked just like his dad.
Teammate. Doesn't get better than that. Look at the grin on TJ's face. What an awesome thing to pound the drum. Keep pounding.
All right, 7-3, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay 10-4. The Panthers are 5-9. Cam Newton out. Quick out to Robbie. Robbie gets a good 6 yards on that. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter.
A split per se, but Sam's got the helmet on the sidelines waiting to come in.
Looks ready to roll. I think this is the kind of pass game we'll see from Cam Newton. More of the RPO and quick pass game as opposed to
Cam keeps this one. He's tackled short of the first down, well short of the first down. May have gotten 1 yard on that.
Oh, that's a great form tackle.
You got to make those tackles, bro.
Got
to make those tackles. Look at Cam. Yeah. You hadn't got that. You hadn't got my leg, bro. I was going to get that first down.
And getting to the quarterback.
No, we won't. That's a good point too. CB1. Cam. Oh my gosh. See, that right there. I mean, it was a good catch, and no one's going to think about it for the rest of the game or even after the game. But that's one of those forced. Come on, bro. Oh no, man. You don't see. That's right. That's what I'm thinking. Like that pass right there. You look at that. It's just too tight. Like, is there anywhere else he could throw it? So I'm just thinking they're just like I do in middle school, man. Like, hey, throw the ball to this one, and that's what Cam does. Just throws it to one guy. All right. Hey, we're gonna run a slant. This is going to Pete to BJ. I meant to DJ, and then that's the only place he looks. But I would think by now that they wouldn't have to do that because he should know the plays a little bit more now. I could see him being directed by just being told to throw to one guy.
Just like he did on the last play. I mean,
or is that the Panthers' offense? Is it just one guy you throw to if we're going to throw it, and then there's no one else to look to? Because I hadn't seen him look off anybody yet. Cam runs again, and he's short of the first down, but it's 2nd and 10. Actually, now he'll be about 3rd and 3. May not be pretty, but right now the Panthers are still moving the ball.
Carissa, thank you very much. Rams have to lose at least once for Tampa Bay to get the top seed. That's one of the many steps that have to happen.
Empty backfield.
Tampa to be the number 1 seed in the NFC.
All right. Oh. Come on, Cam. Now see, right there, I was getting ready to say, all right, it looks right there. It looks like he looked to the right and there was nobody there. And then he looked to find someone else. But did he really? Or was it just a design look off? Because when he turned back around, he just slung that. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to rewind it and see if how much pressure Cam had at his face when he threw that one. Man. I think Cam has only had one game where he hasn't thrown a pick. Just some of these passes, man, you can't throw. Like, gosh, was that supposed to be a screen on this side?
It was tipped away by Shaq Barrett and carried into the hands. Tipped away by intercepted. Surveying the field. The NFC.
Oh gosh, who was he throwing that to?
Surveying the field.
Oh, he was off balance when he threw it. Yeah.
Surveying the field.
Blocker was getting blocked into him, but I still don't know if you throw that. Was he trying to throw it out? I'm trying to come up with excuses, but you don't throw that in that area anyway. Look. I mean, there's all kinds of white shirts there. You would have to that would just have to be a lucky shot to drop it right in there. And number 35 is back here. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of patterns these were. Was this supposed to be some kind of screen over here? All right, regardless, it's an interception. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly went on with that play when Cam looked to the right and then to the left. I said, okay, now he's looking. It's nothing open on the right side. He's going to try to look to the left and hit somebody who's open over there. But it was so congested, like it was. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe one of the commentators can talk about that. But yeah, there was too many white jerseys over there.
His elbow get hit here, but clearly he's looking to the right of the field. He quickly gets back to his left. He's trying to jump and throw that ball maybe out of bounds. I mean, I can kind of understand that, but
that's the only thing I was thinking. Maybe he was trying to throw that out of bounds, but
and give somebody a free souvenir in the crowd in the 6th row. That's the way you get out of a play like that. But You can't have an interception on that.
Yeah, can't throw it. All right. Tampa Bay has the ball. 3 receivers to the right. Sort of a little bunch set over here. Quick pass to the tight end. He gets the first down and more, but there's a flag thrown.
Pass interference. Offense, number 81. 10-yard penalty.
Hey, CB, man, listen, every time I say this, I never get a response from anyone. Like, no one ever. I guess no one. I begin to think that no one really believes that, or is just listening to me and saying this dude doesn't know what he's talking about. But what you said right there, Cam has not worked on his passing skill because he's always been bigger and stronger than everybody. And man, I say that all the time. He doesn't use his feet. He doesn't step through like he's supposed to. He uses all upper body. And I just think, you can blame that on Cam, but don't you got to blame that on the coaches too? Like, somebody got to get in his head. And I guess since it's been working for him, since he's so big, he doesn't work on fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it's got to be some coaches that could get in his ear. It's too late now. You know, his career is just about over, but he ain't gonna change. But to get in this man's ear and tell him, look, you got to have fundamentals. You got to have fundamentals, man. You got to step through. You got to plant your feet. You know, Cam throws here. It's just, and you can tell because some quarterbacks throw hard, but it's still they use their lower body. When Cam throws the ball hard, watch his head and watch his helmet. It's just like that. He's using all upper body. That's the only reason why his head goes like that. He's throwing all this and not using his leg. So thank you, CB1. I've been saying that the whole time. Even before Cam left, before they let him go the first time, before they waived him the first time, I've said Cam does not use he doesn't use fundamentals. He's so strong, he throws with just his arm, basically. Just his arm, and doesn't step through. And I guess he's been getting away with it, and coaches or whoever, the quarterback coach or whoever, they just let it slide because he can make most plays. But, yeah, Father Time is taking over too, but he's still strong enough. If he would use his legs, his lower body, if he would set himself up, he could still sling the ball. But that don't have nothing. That may have a little bit to do with that. Well, actually, that could have a little bit to do with some of his inaccurate throws too. But it don't have anything to do with decision making. Some of his inaccurate throws might be helped if he would actually set his feet. But all a guy like me can do, all we can do is sit back and just look at it and what we say doesn't matter. Chuck. Yeah, before they let Cam go the first time, man, I was like, man, he needs to be watch the GOAT. Now, if you saw Tom Brady throw that ball right there, tell me how many times you've seen Cam set and use those feet. Watch Tom Brady's head and arm. Look, there's no jerking up here when he throws it because he's using his feet. But whatever.
He got him out of his back pedal and then slammed on the brakes. Came back to that football.
4 catches already for 34 yards for Brown. First down at the 35. This is Jones, a little hot cut to the right, and then the power down to the 32-yard line.
Jones runs the ball right there, gets a good 5 yards.
It's one back, 3 tight ends, but one of those tight ends.
Man, you couldn't have said it any plainer right there, CB.
So that'd be 13 jumbo, or as
Couldn't have said it any plainer. The old staff let him get away with it. You know, he's just a superstar. You know, MVP. We should, you know. Jones runs the ball, gets a good 4 yards on that one. He's about two yards short of the first down.
Defensive players, they look immediately to the sideline after the play. And they obviously have a headset. Somebody's wearing the green dot, right? Shaq Thompson's telling them what to do. He's communicating with the coach. But everybody else wants to know the personnel that the offense is going to use against them on the very next play. So somebody on the Carolina sideline, just like every team, they're holding up a sign, and it says, 10 personnel, 12 personnel, 21 personnel.
13-10 left in the second quarter. 3rd and 2. Tampa Bay is at the Carolina 27-yard line. Nice little move by Jones to get the first down with good open field tackle.
And that's the exact same play that broke for Keyshawn Vaughn. But you see him hitting the circle button right here, Jones. And there's C.J. Henderson. He's the one who missed that tackle.
Yep,
On a
C.J.
long run by Keyshawn Vaughn that set up the touchdown. But the exact same play.
I know C.J. Henderson don't want to hit him up high, man, but he's gonna have to hit him up there and grab jersey and hang on. Single back, Brady in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left. It's a handoff off the right side, and the Panthers snuffed that one out.
To make the stop back at the 25, a loss of 2.
I want you to watch Shaq Thompson right here. Watch him take on this double.
Yeah, we are.
This puller in the hole. Watch him.
Maybe a little bit stuck there, Chuck.
Markman right back.
Maybe a little stuck unless somehow next year,
Now, he doesn't get the love for making the tackle, but that's
just because they're experienced, they come out. Brady throws, looking for 84. He's not there. Or great defense.
Exactly right. I think you're going to get a soft zone from Carolina, making it tough to use your crossing routes and pick routes for Antonio Brown, giving him a chance to work and run across the field. Make somebody run with them all the way across the field.
But 57% of your offense is on the shelf today, so you've got to find somebody else to pick up some of the slack.
Yep.
Right.
You got to look at Antonio over here.
Antonio Brown right there.
Oh, Tom Brady had to call timeout right there. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12.
After we return from this message from Verizon.
Another timeout on the field.
Get iPhone 13 Pro on us.
All right, guys, make sure you hit that like button.
Here, the phone everyone wants on America's most reliable network. Better? That's not all. The new iPhone and up to 7 entertainment subscriptions for your family, like Apple Music, Apple Arcade.
Make sure you hit that like button.
The new iPhone, the entertainment.
Make sure you cheering for the Carolina Panthers. But if you're a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, you are also welcome.
Screen, some sort of misdirection just to get this.
Tampa Bay has the ball on the Carolina 25-yard line. Bruce Arians calling the plays.
And right on the fringe. Those are tough down and distance.
Brady in the gun. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Guaranteed they're looking to get the first down, so they just continue the play, continue the series. They get it to 84. Who's this? What is his name?
Just a smart play, intelligent play by Tom Brady, understanding they're going to play umbrella coverage. They're going to keep the top on this thing, not let anybody behind them. Just take a quick, easy completion.
Tom Brady, as the commentators say, read the defense and decided let's just get closer, get in a better field goal range,
So you got to play this thing like a marathon
and get some points out of this instead of trying to go deep. So on fourth down, Tampa Bay kicks and it's good. 10-3, Tampa Bay. 10 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first half.
Can I ask you a question? Am I out of focus?
You're fine.
This crazy commercial. All right, let's take a look at these stats. The defense is fast. However, when you put a D together like that, you give up size. Yeah, so teams lean on us up front. Definitely. Another reason why you don't hear about our anybody on our defensive line getting sacks. All right, Tom Brady 7-10 for 57 yards. Cam Newton 5-8 for 52, 1 interception. Keyshawn Vaughn 1 carry, 55 yards. Jones 9 carry for 27 yards. Cam Newton 3 carries for 40. Chuba Hubbard 1 for 2. Abdullah 1 for -2. Dang, but we can't run the ball. Well, we haven't run the ball. We've been throwing. Antonio Brown 4 catches for 34. Jones 2 for 16. Brait 1 for 7. DJ Moore, who I did not think was going to play, is playing. He's got 2 for 25. Trimble 1 for 14. Anderson 2 for 13. There's your fumbles. There's a defense right there, basically even so far. There's not one defense that has a large amount of extra tackles than anyone else. So that means neither defense has been on the field for extra amount of time. It's back and forth. All right, who will come out this time? Sam Darnold comes out on the field. What are you guys thinking? Yeah, hey, I guess that was a good time to go ahead and take Cam out with that INT.
He's due somewhere around $18 million next year.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna be paying Sam Darnold next year anyway. But and listen to the crowd. Oh wow, they wanna boo. Let's go, Sam. You got to shake that off, baby.
Be ready to play. Just take what this defense gives you.
Yep, don't force it. All right, so we run again. Chuba Hubbard gets about 2 yards. Boy, we love some Cam, don't we?
It's a wonderful time for Sam.
Either that or they dislike they just dislike Darnold more than they dislike Cam.
Had a tough run up in New York. A couple of flashes here and there, but for the most part, it was time for a new start. And that's what he got here and opened up the season so well, so productive. That was when they had all their weapons and were firing on offense with Joe Brady.
Darnold drops back. There's no one to throw it to, so now he's got to run. Throws it downfield. Wide open. Shi Smith, get in the end zone, son. Sam Darnold, you need to stand up and tell the crowd, just do this to the crowd. Hey, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Look, I just keep going, Shy. There you go.
Sam was getting ready to dump this ball underneath to Robbie Anderson or throw this ball out of bounds.
Either one.
Excellent recognition, but that is Sam Darnold in one play. Now we get Cam Newton back. We said, hey, in the red zone. This is a chance.
Cam Newton comes back out, and so now they'll be looking for him to run the ball.
The officials didn't notice the play clock had run down either. It was at 0 for a good 3 or 4 seconds.
And that's part of the issue, right?
Come on, baby.
When you run the two quarterback system,
So timeout. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got to have them already ready, baby. You got to know what you're doing. Get them out there. Know that play. Know what play you're going to call. But I guess they didn't expect. They didn't expect that long. They didn't expect that long play. So now the OC. Now the OC is rushing Cam out there to run a play, and they run out of time.
Sam may not like me very much since I'm not making him the starter right now, but study all the great ones. They stood in the fire. Does it burn you or purify you?
Right now, Sam Darnold's average is 63 yards per pass today, so not a bad way to start. First and goal at the 10 now with Cam back in quarterback. That's a purified.
Cam, you got to go hard, baby. Can't tiptoe. Listen, that's the only thing I hate about. That's the only thing I hate about the spread offense when you run your quarterback out of there. It's like, but I mean, I guess you got to be in that set if you're going to run your quarterback.
But all I'm saying is, when you do
the you're already 3 or 4 yards deep, and so now when you're running, you gotta get 3 yards before you can get anything. So if you're waiting for your blockers, who we don't really have, we don't have that gas type of blocking. Cam, just don't throw an interception. Just don't throw an interception.
Quick toss to Abdullah. Twisted down at the 8-yard line. 3 guesses as to who delivered that tough hit. Jordan Whitehead.
Jordan Whitehead is hitting, boy.
No surprise. But Carolina with Cam Newton, they love this halfback flare potential run by the quarterback. That one was a design throw.
Yeah.
They look so similar that they give Cam a two-way option to either keep it as a quarterback run play or throw it. And then same thing, now that you go with this yo-yo quarterback system.
Crowd is up in Bank of America Stadium. Sam Darnold back out here, Sam. Sam, throw it in the end zone, baby. Win the crowd. Win the crowd. Yeah. Come on, guys. Y'all got to block, baby.
Gets his 10th sack of the year. Multiple 10-sack seasons for Tampa Bay.
Let's go.
And you see,
look, listen. Okay, where's he coming from?
From Shaq Barrett and how quickly he gets off.
Oh my, a little stunt. Come on, baby.
Just to get his buddy free. That's just to get Vita Vea free. But he ends up getting the sack, just like a little pick and roll in basketball. Well executed by Barrett and Vea. But no harm, no foul for Darnold right there because you're inside.
All right, so we get 3 points out of it. 6-10.
Simeon Rice, Leroy Selman, and Warren Sapp, the only Bucs with multiple double-digit sack seasons. His sack holds the.
It's hard to win games in the NFL when you can't stop the run. Opposite opponents can control the game. Yep, definitely. That's what you get when someone can throw. Clown show.
Made extraordinary. Let's change what innovation looks like. Walking around in your own personal.
I mean,
here to what we could build for all Americans down here.
I mean, after Sam threw the ball down, you know, we got that big play with Sam in there. I mean, you run Cam Newton out there, you know it's going to be a run, right? And then we have to call a timeout. We come out and we still run the ball. Man, look.
Now we're up to 1.75.
I know having an extra blocker helps too, but it takes so dang long to develop, man. If you're gonna be in that spread with one back and the quarterback in the shotgun, man, we might as well just hand that to the running back. Let the running back do what he's in the NFL for, to run the ball. You know, might as well kept Sam out there and just ran the ball, just kept him off balance. Because as soon as Newton came in there, we knew he was going to run the ball on that first play anyway.
He used to have gum problems. Now he uses TheraBreath Healthy Gums Oral Rinse with clinically proven ingredients, and his gum problems have vanished. TheraBreath.
All right, anyway,
Walmart, Target, and other
the Panthers get 3 points out of it, but just like CB1 says, we're not going to beat anybody just kicking field goals. Man, we've been in the red zone twice, like deep in the red zone too.
Nachos, better with Pepsi.
Last year's breakout hit.
Deep in the red zone.
And on this season of I Can See Your Voice premiered January 5th on Fox.
Today's unit sponsored by Ford, built for America.
As expected, we saw a dual quarterback roll on that last Carolina drive. Sam Darnold had a 63-yard.
All right, well, at least what they told us during the week happened. 2 quarterbacks. Sam Darnold did get in there.
And when you're not used to this 2-quarterback system, and you get a team down,
Carolina kicks off. It is in the end zone. So Tampa Bay will be bringing that one out.
I mean, that's some of the hardest.
Number 12 strolls back on the field. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Big play defense. Here we go. Big play defense. Here we go. Jones, nice little run there. 10 yards for the first down.
And on the other side of the ball, you see just a clear plan that, hey, listen, we're going to hit you up inside, and then we're going to let Ronald Jones try and circle this defense with pullers out in front. Look at James, Pro Bowler, pulling out in front, leading the way. I mean,
man, look at that blocking.
Like it's got some rhyme. It's got some reason. Hey, we're going to hit them inside. Then once they start overplaying the inside runs, let's try and circle the defense. Let's get timely completions.
It wouldn't matter if the defense, if everybody just did their job and
spotted it just short of the first down.
Ooh. Nice little quick out, but that was broken up by Hartsfield. Actually, it wasn't broken up, but he did make a good tackle right there.
Johnson's got to be much more firm on that and hold off that blocker because there's space out there. You see Stephon Gilmore, he's
6-10, Tampa Bay,
that's why Tom Brady saw that.
Bank of America Stadium.
Johnson to fight off that defender, defend off that defender.
Beautiful Carolina day.
To give AB a chance.
Tampa Bay first. First and 10. Still on their own 35. There's another run. First down. That defense holds by the Panthers. Zach Thompson in on their first.
Ravens first place in the AFC North on the line. Joe Burrow finds Tyler Boyd. Takes this one 68 yards for the score. 17-7. Bengals on top.
How about this Bengals team? Zach Taylor, Joe Burrow, been a pretty good combination. That Bengals squad looking good late in the season. Down at 9.
Brady in the backfield by himself gets it out quick to Antonio Brown for first down.
So hard to pressure Tom Brady when he gets the ball out so fast.
Well, you're going to see this pressure, and then there's nobody underneath. You see all the guys coming inside.
Come on, baby. You know he's going to get it out quick.
Dropping out. If you're going to pressure like that, you got to have somebody underneath, or you got to be
yes.
over the top. Much tighter.
And if you come out on defense, you see the quarterback's back there by himself, you know you know he's going to pass it. So, do you still rush?
Second fastest this year in the NFL.
Absolute master. But here's that matchup again. Gilmore, Antonio Brown. They just got hit, but Antonio Brown was on hard.
Play action.
Look in that direction again.
And Brady has his man. That's Brown. It's safe to say Brown is having a good day.
Once again, you're going to see Stephon Gilmore starting to backpedal. They're getting a full run. I mean, he barely.
Dang, Gilmore, what are you doing?
Because he knows 81, he'll run right by you.
Yeah, but how? But dang, he took at least 2 more steps.
But he's running all of his routes the same.
He took 2 more steps toward the end zone before he came back.
He's running at full speed.
Go, Gilmore. The Panthers sort of tighten up on the run here, on stopping the run. There's a flag, but it's against the Panthers.
Manos will head to the sideline after that offsides. First Carolina penalty gives Tampa Bay 5 yards, and it's first down and 5.
Let's go. At some point here in the second quarter, we got to stop them, man. Like right now. Right now, we got to stop them. 1st and 5.
Offensive performance to be forgotten, which is what Tom Brady wanted to do.
First shot here.
9 points is all.
First shot there.
Another run. Once again, those tackle positions, the A and B gaps have gotten a little bit smaller for Tampa Bay to get through.
They're right here in that area where Tom Brady loves to come to the line of scrimmage with 2 plays.
Watch his play action pass.
This is a running situation. You got 2 safeties deep. You guys playing conservative, or you guys trying to get up here?
2nd and 3.
And I'll beat you with a quick
Clock still running with 3 minutes left. Tom Brady directing traffic.
Once again, you see
he's under center this time. Antonio Brown by himself at the top. Brady gets rid of that ball quickly. 3rd and 3.
You see, the halfback's going to come up and have to try and make this block. He should have went the opposite way on the fake.
Now 3rd and 3. Buccaneers 4 for 6 on 3rd down. Carolina very good as a 3rd down defense, holding teams to under 37%.
2 receivers to the left, 84 in motion. Now Brady in the backfield by himself. Quick throw. No flag. Man, Brady got rid of that as soon as it touched his hands.
But the idea here is for these guys to clear and for the receiver to run underneath it.
That was just it. Now that was poor execution right there.
But if that was executed properly, it was really the traffic pattern that got him stuck. But Bray has to take his time, and O.J. Howard has to just get a little more space.
Tampa Bay to attempt another field goal.
Give him room to beat the defenders underneath.
And this one's good also. So the score is 13-6 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. Let's see who comes back out for quarterback for the Panthers today. With 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, 2-minute drill. 2-minute drill, who knows it best? Sam Darnold?
An electric truck that can haul on both ends. That can help build your house. And if need be, power that house. That feels like a bullet train.
Let's go, Panthers. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh, is that true? Geico's been saving folks money for 85 years?
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, so if Geico's 85, that makes you...
All right, once again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys have not hit that like button, hit that like button. And if you need another channel to subscribe to, Subscribe to my channel. Coach Gary on the way to 1,000 subscribers. The way things have been going, it's probably going to take me to about June to get 1,000 subscribers. Regardless, I'm still doing it. Not giving up till I get them. Still not giving up after that.
And no one got hit by delivery app fees. I can't believe one restaurant is buying another restaurant's gift certificates to give out, but it sure is wonderful. So if you're not getting Domino's, skip the delivery apps and order directly from a local restaurant.
Sunday, January 9th. First say
Team stats.
Then goodbye. Everything's looking cute. First to go in.
Tampa Bay, first downs, Tampa Bay 8 to Carolina's 5. Total plays, Tampa Bay has been on the field offensively longer than Carolina. 28-19 plays. There's your total yards. Passing, Tampa Bay 90, Carolina 106. Rushing, Tampa Bay is running the ball at a decent clip. 94 to 44. There's your red zones right there. Penalties and time of possession.
Well done. They told there'd be no math, so I'm not going to challenge you on that. I had an abacus.
Tampa Bay to kick off.
I'll tell you what's
They kick it deep.
Get in this passing game going when you're in different personnel, guys who aren't used to.
All right, 2-minute drill. Who's going to come out and run it for Carolina?
You haven't seen this new show on Tubi starring Woody Harrelson, Pete Davidson, John Goodman, and Tiffany Haddish. You're missing dopest comedy around. Stream The Freak Brothers free on Tubi.
Not sure.
The Panthers will start Sam Darnold back.
Looks like Sam Darnold's coming out and running a 2-minute drill. I keep calling it 2-minute drill. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Sam is under center. Single back. Robbie in motion. They hand it off. Chuba Hubbard gets nothing. Actually lost yards.
Got to make that block off the edge.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Just simple stuff, man.
Breaking up passes. And this defense is aggressive. They fly around. They're physical. This is a tough unit. And they still don't have their safeties.
2 minutes, 11 seconds.
It was funny talking to Coach.
It's now 2nd and 12.
We've been doing it with our safeties.
Better get out of that huddle.
Now we got our
Is there a timeout?
So he's been had his hands full figuring out this defensive personnel.
2-minute warning.
That was a 2-minute warning. My bad. Dumb attack by Coach Gary. All right, so now it is a 2-minute drill.
Those who almost adventured, who almost achieved.
It is a 2-minute drill, so the Panthers come out. Yeah, we're thinking, especially, first couple of first downs. We're thinking score. But at some time, we got to just think. It just depends on if the offense bogs down. If we can get in field goal position, and let's just kick that field goal and at least get some points.
Family truck that powers a family home, or an ordinary drive made extraordinary. Let's change what innovation looks like. From floating around in your own personal space capsule up here.
Beautiful Sunday. That was bad coaching, poor execution.
At BK, the Italian original chicken is back, and in the 2 for $6.
We have a few questions. Who are you?
Edwin Costa.
She's a doctor. You're an illegal. I am not a mother.
Yeah, I give you that, Edwin. Green Bay's looking good.
Specialist.
I did what I did.
They're looking really good. I also got to admit, it's kind of I kind of get a little jealous of these teams that can stay on top for as long as Green Bay has. But I mean, that goes to show you if you have a really good quarterback, what could happen. Good quarterback, and they keep their defense together. I don't know what ranking their defense is, but you got to be pretty decent to win like they're winning. And even though they weren't as potent last year, maybe a year before, was it that everybody thought they should have been, but now they're back. And they haven't been. They were never even a bad team. The years where they dropped a little bit. That's what I'm jealous about. Because our team's just hot or cold. Sam Darnold hits Thomas. Looks like Thomas might be a little bit hurt, shaking up on that play.
Perfectly from Sam, but it's just going to be a quick little out route. And there is very little room for error.
If he had thrown that ball behind him like my boy does sometimes, that would have been a pick six.
Jordan Whitehead all over him, not allowing any kind of run after catch. Excuse me, that was Ian Thomas, sorry, number 80. But the accuracy there.
Knew something wrong. We traded Turner, all Pro Bowler. Yep. Oh, man. Let's go. 23 seconds. We better be out of that huddle. I know that.
First, Todd Bowles, defensive coordinator, looking for one more stop from his defense.
Sam Darnold on the gun. 3 receivers to the left. Finds his man. Makes a good move. Oh, almost got the first down. That's Terrence Marshall. Man, you just never hear from Terrence Marshall, man.
This is a critical drive for Carolina. Because
timeout used by Tampa Bay. Their final timeout.
My bad, guys. Another timeout.
We'll be right back after these messages from Uber Eats and Bud Light Seltzer.
Tonight, I'll be eating a double bacon burger with tots. Thank you.
Ben O'Shea?
Guys, I'm just going to take it one tot at a time, Protect the burger, get back to fundamentals. I'm just going to eat 110%.
Oh, Bud Light Seltzer.
Let's go, Panthers. We need a. Let's go. We need it.
Bud Light Seltzer Retro Time. The loudest flavors ever. You were saying it was a critical possession for Carolina with this situation late in the first half. You don't want to give it back to Tom Brady.
Absolutely. And they need
so we have to end up punting the ball.
You see the 148 left. And that's
for
Tom Brady.
That's smart. Got to punt it.
But their defense had just throttled them. Held them to a field goal.
At the 31-yard line.
All right, 1 minute, 41 seconds left.
Before he starts that drive, let's check in Kurt Matthew, what we have coming up at halftime.
Let's go, defense. Tighten up. Let's go. This is where our defense needs to make a big play. We need to make a big play right here.
It also says that you will also be standing next to a very handsome man at work. You see that? Where does it say that? It's on the Verizon halftime. It doesn't say that anymore. Why do you not in there? Right down there.
I was wondering when the hands.
What up, Earl?
Take that, Kurt.
All right, the GOAT. 3 receivers to the right, drops back, no pressure. He's got all day. Zings it down the field, wide open. That is not Antonio Brown, but the sprinter. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Might have been defense.
Illegal contact. 28 defense.
But it is not coming back. It is illegal contact on Carolina at 1st and goal. Just a little out and up.
Let's see what happened. That's why I wish you could see what's going on down the field. Oh, bro, what is that? Oh, okay, I got it. He went for the quick out. Went for that quick out, and number 15 just turned it up.
You can't bust coverage like that against the GOAT.
Yeah, he was just looking into the backfield. Once he saw the receiver flatten out, he just looked into the backfield and took his eyes off the receiver. So now Tampa Bay has the ball at the 8-yard line, right up the middle, gets down to about the 4-yard line.
October 31st for a touchdown. His first catch today, 62 yards.
With a minute and 25 seconds.
Timeout taken by Carolina, their final timeout. So now Carolina thinking about getting the football back and fearing being down 20-6 when they do.
And that's what we meant by that last drive. One, don't give Tom Brady this much time. You see what's happening already. And then your defense just held them to a field goal.
Man.
You got to understand that your team's not built to come back from, 14, 21-point deficit. That's just not the way the Carolina Panthers are built.
So is he saying they should have had not a prevent defense, but maybe back in cover 2? They were in man to man. Big play defense. Brady out in the flats. And Jones cannot handle that one. 3rd and goal.
When those halfbacks are covered by backers, the interior part.
All right, here we go. Play action. Gonna be some type of play action pass. We know Brady's not gonna run.
His options, he loves his percentages out to the flat quickly. He's done it forever in his career, whether it was Falk up in New England.
3rd and goal. They're not gonna run. They're not gonna score out of the backfield. Not a run, so it's got to be a pass. And Brate wide open. Man, they just make it so simple.
This is almost the exact same play with Brate that they missed on the 3rd down, but he's going to motion inside and come under this, essentially a pick by Gronk, and slip underneath.
Hey, come on, bro. Yeah, they just left him. He just left him. That's you, right? If that's man to man, where you going? You got to talk. Oh my gosh. It just seems simple, like, if my man's coming in motion, I'm like, I don't know. You can yell all you want to. Hey, pick him up. Or just like in basketball, switch. Dang, everything's on defense right now.
And the try will go for 1-2 now as Tom Brady, the offense.
All right, the offense comes back out on the field. They want to go ahead and put the Panthers away early.
With the 3 yards here, look for some similar pick plays like we just saw for the touchdown.
Dang, Carolina can't run pick plays? We don't. Put our guys out there and say, everybody run 9s.
Back inside. There he goes.
For 1 on 2-point tries this year. Brady, a quick roll, the throw, and it's complete.
And the 2-point conversion does not work. That's one positive out of that one.
19-6 with 1:19 remaining in the first half. Brady finds Cam Brady. The touchdown.
Oh, big man almost got his hand on it. All right, so Tampa Bay goes up 19-6 over the Panthers. The Panthers scored off of 2 field goals. Each one of those were short field goals because the Panthers actually got deep into the red zone.
That's a good either.
Deep into the red zone, there has been one interception thrown by Cam Newton. Not sure if he was trying to lob that out of there. He had just thrown one that I think what DJ Moore caught, but it was a tight throw. He bobbled the ball and actually pulled it in. And then that last one he threw, it was just lobbed. He didn't even have Cam threw that one. If you remember, if I'm not mistaken, threw that one. It was like a jump toss, so he didn't have his feet weren't on the ground, so he definitely didn't have enough strength to throw that out of bounds. But I don't know if he was trying to throw it out of bounds or whatever. But no use crying over spilled milk.
Oh, yeah. Huge edge. Invisibility gives Aaron Donald an edge on his game.
Game leaders Tom Brady, 12 of 18 for 156 yards. Sam Darnold, 3 for 3 for 73 yards. Rushing, Keyshawn Vaughn, 3 carries for 59 and 1 touchdown. Newton, 4 carries, 2. Receivers, Antonio Brown's been having a good game, 7 receptions for 67. Smith, 1 reception for 63 yards for Carolina. Man, if we just had a running attack, if we could just move the ball running, and we could mix things up a little bit. Tampa Bay kicks off. That's a low drive. Still goes into the end zone.
Well, Tom Brady has set several NFL records in his time with Tampa. Completions record, the pass yards record, the pass touchdowns record. First one with 600 yards in the history of the league. 7 Super Bowl wins. No franchise has won 7. And just this week got his 15th Pro Bowl selection, breaking a tie with 4 others at 14.
Brady back in the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl. Will he be playing in the Pro Bowl though?
Went to the Pro Bowl quarterback that year.
That's a solid run for number 12. Huh?
I'd say so.
Sam Darnold back out. Carolina, 2 receivers to the right, 1, 2 to the left. It's a tight spread. Got to get rid of it. Does. Oh, Tremble. It was a bunch. It was a bunch of white jerseys there, but Sam actually put it on them. Just couldn't handle. But there is a bad defensive call against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, roughing the passer. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, you launched at him, but
and you can't do. You can't hit him in the head.
If you're gonna jump at him, obviously.
I don't know what that was about.
Official, but most importantly, they got 3 yards. Now,
all right, so Carolina gets 15 yards on that one. On an incomplete pass, ball is right at the 40-yard line of Carolina. Sam Darnold still back there. He checks it down to Abdullah. Boy, Sam's back there for about 1,001, 1,002. Then he starts shifting because that pocket is small as crap. Darnold has some time this time. Ooh, great defense. Great defense by Dean. That was intended for Robbie Anderson. That was great defense.
Still hit Robbie's hands. Those are tough, though. When it caroms right before you're supposed to catch it, I mean, that throws you completely off.
49 seconds left in the second quarter. 3rd and 8.
Started 2 for 3.
3rd and 8 for Carolina. Gonna have to pass this one.
Mel Dean back. He was out last week with an illness, and Bruce Arians may have been related to the concussion.
They really got to go, too. Some confusion trying to line up.
Play clock down to 1. Just gets the snap off on 3rd down and long.
Darnold steps up.
In the direction of DJ Moore with Shaq Barrett, who had his heart and eyes on a second sack.
Darnold steps up, but there's he just got pressure all over him. Had DJ.
Right here, causing Sam Darnold to step up in the pocket. Oh, look at that move. And that's what.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have to get some serious offensive linemen, man. We're gonna have to pick one or two that are just great, man. I don't know how you find them, how you get them. All right, timeout on the field. Gary Carnes. Buccaneers have too easy. Oh, they have easy of a schedule. This last few games. Yeah, who's Tampa Bay have next? Carolina's got. Yeah, I can understand why you're saying it's easy because they've got the Panthers twice, and then they've got. I don't know who else they got, but we've got the Saints and the Buccaneers again. Heck, I can find out right here.
With the half coming to a close, Shaq Barrett, who's up, obviously, walking his way directly to the locker room, get a little early treatment after the injury. Hopefully he'll be okay. Looks like he's walking without much.
So Carolina will be punting again. They get it off.
Edwards punt. Barner eyeing it from the 9-yard line. Kenyon Barner to the 15-yard line and out of bounds shy of the 20-yard line as we check back in with Laura Open.
I love how teams find ways to get back over the holidays. The Buccaneers offensive line jumped into the spirit, surprising 50 kids and their families with a holiday meal and gifts. But that was the beginning. The O-line.
Oh man, that is easy, huh?
So they sent a message telling everyone, get out those buses outside, head to Target where they had a shopping spree, all made possible through over $50,000 in donations from each O-line coaches and the Buccaneers social justice.
So the Buccaneers have the Jets next.
Good work by those guys up front, not only today, but
yeah, you're right, Gary. That is kind of easy. A little run snuffed out there, Shaq Thompson. Thompson.
Shaq Thompson wasn't surprised either. No, we knew exactly what was coming. But those are the kind of situations where you give it a run, call a run, keep the ball on the ground. If it breaks, okay, maybe we get into a 2-minute mode, try and take a shot at the end zone. But when it gets stuffed like that, just trot it on into the locker room.
So with 8 seconds left, looks like everybody's going to go ahead in for a halftime. 19-6, Tampa Bay.
Here in Carolina, the first half stats are brought to you by Old Navy. And the stats show the advantage on the ground and through the air for Tampa Bay. One turnover cost a few points for Carolina. Tampa very good on 3rd down as well. 5 for 8 in the first half. All that adds up to a 19-6 lead for Tampa Bay. Stay tuned for the Verizon halftime with Kurt, Terry, and Michael right after these messages.
Yeah, this game is a game of inches, feet, yards. You just think a couple of more feet and Cam Newton completes that pass to Abdullah, and Abdullah goes into the end zone. So Carolina has 6 points instead of 3. Actually, count 7, count the extra point. Few more inches that pass that Cam floated out there. A few more yards that pass that Cam floated out there. We're gonna say, if you're if you want to make up excuses for Cam, and we don't know, he could have been trying to throw that ball out of bounds. He throws that out of bounds, then who knows what happens at that point. Carolina could keep moving. We could get a field goal. Tampa Bay doesn't get points. But as you see right here, Tom Brady 156, Sam Darnold 75, 4 of 6. Cam 6 of 9 for 52. Keyshawn, no team is really handing that ball off. However, Tampa Bay has run the ball for 15 times for 96 yards. Carolina 8 times for 42. Cam has basically all of that besides 2. Passing yards, Antonio Brown, Grayson, Jones, and Brake with 1 touchdown. For Carolina, Smith, that won a long pass from Darnold for 63 yards. DJ Moore, Trimble, Anderson. Then you got the defense. Again, there's not a big deficit on either side. You usually tell which defense has been out there the longest because they have the most tackles. But it's sort of even right here. Well, Carolina does have, they've got more guys making tackles. Carolina does have 36 tackles. All right, guys, so we got halftime. And there is no Charlotte Hornets playing tonight because Charlotte Hornets play the Rockets tomorrow in Charlotte. And yours truly is planning on being there. So I won't be streaming tomorrow night. I'll be in the place to be. Let's see if the Hornets can pay back those Rockets. Because last time we played the Rockets had a dismal record. It's not been playing good. Still don't think they've been playing that well, but they just couldn't miss from 3. It was up in Houston, and basically Carolina got embarrassed. But we'll see what happens tomorrow night. See if I can get a few pictures, a little bit of footage, and put it on the channel. But with that said, guys, I will be right back.
Two-quarterback system for Carolina. Cam Newton, 6 of 9, 52 yards and a pick. Sam Darnold, 4 for 6 for 75 yards. Antonio Brown picking up some of the slack without Evans or Godwin. 9 targets, 7 catches for 67 yards. And the Carolina defense has had some problems slowing down this potent Tampa offense, bouncing back from a really off night against the Saints last weekend. Amir Abdullah for 1 yard deep. We'll bring it out.
Abdullah brings it out.
Abdullah across the 20-yard line.
Nice little return. There's a flag thrown. Hopefully that was not against the Panthers.
As we see so often on kick and punt returns, flags coming in late, usually back up.
But it's usually blocking in the back or something like that. It's thrown late, though.
During the return, holding. During the return,
Wow.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
10 yards.
And we welcome you inside the booth alongside Mark Sanchez. I'm Kevin Kugler. A first half that was dominated for the most part by Tampa Bay, up 19-6.
It really was, and it was dominated by their run game and setting up their play-action game. They got a free runner on the sideline for a huge play for their offense that sprung them down inside the red zone. But they really
all right, here we go.
This game for Carolina.
Here we go.
This drive it's imperative.
Cam Newton's back out there, 19-6. It's time for Carolina to get on the board. Let's go. Starting at our own 14-yard line. It's a quick pass to DJ Moore. Off of a play action. Heck, I go play action every other play if I'm going to throw it.
Ironed it out, though. We will see that when the offense comes out. Defensively, what do you do with these two quarterbacks? He said,
so Tampa Bay is Coach Arians says they made some adjustments at halftime. Cam Newton hands it off this time. And our running game just cannot go anywhere. We can't stay on our block long enough for the running back to break it.
These third and shorts, this is exactly what
3rd and 1.
Carolina loves, especially having Cam Newton in the game again, starting this second half. But remember, he gives you the extra numbers in the run game. This is a chance for them to have quick passing options or...
Yeah, but Tampa Bay knows that. We like to run the slant on this if it's a pass. And he's under center this time.
3rd down and 1.
Yes, sir. Schuba gets it this time. Nice play. Nice call, baby. You know, the OC is probably like, man, we can't get 1 yard, man. We don't need to be out here. Let's go.
We were doing great with the exception of 2 big plays that tilted the field.
And that long pass to Grayson, the last of the big plays.
Cam draws back the pass, has some time going down the field. Overthrows him.
So what they try to do is show you
did it look like Robbie was running full speed?
Get going in between the hash.
Yeah, I think that little touch right there kept him swinging his arms a couple of times and
I'll throw Robbie Anderson. That's a heave. That guy can fly.
We need to get a first down, baby. Oh.
And now 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, baby, we got to make that interception.
It's just so difficult to catch up.
That's a good way to say it. Behind schedule.
From that last deep shot, but you want to see Robbie and DJ Moore in as much as you can. You know, just
all right, got to get this first down,
guys,
or the Panthers will be 3 and out.
Cut that ball loose. You want to do it and throw that ball to somebody you have reps with, and that'd be DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson.
On 3rd down, tough snap.
Newton's under pressure and goes down.
Pressure from Anthony Nelson and the former Iowa Hawkeye with his 3rd sack of the year.
He just don't have no time, man. They're bringing extra. Oh, let's go, baby.
Coming from off your screen, there's the sack.
And Chuba picked up his man. Left side was set, but
Ready to pump this one away. 3 Buccaneers sacks this afternoon.
Tom Brady's uniform will be
That was a
clean.
missed opportunity for Carolina. They sure needed some points right there.
Definitely needed some. All right, Carolina will have the punt.
Tampa's got a good plan coming into this second half.
And get it off. Nice high booming punt. With a nice little return back to about the 46-yard line. Puts Brady in a great position right there.
And the Panther offense down 19-6.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Really appreciate you stepping in the house set. Everything should be pretty straightforward. Here's the keys. Let me show you inside. So each heater's on its own power grid, so you're just going to have to throw the brake.
All right, so there's timeout on the field. Carolina could not move the ball that time.
If you're going to leave, remember to set the alarm.
And we had to end up punting to Tampa Bay.
6. Just 6?
With DirecTV stream, I can get.
All right, so got a little bit of difference going. Got a little bit of variety of answers here on the poll. I'm probably going to end up and change that poll question. Who will have the most passing yards today? Sam Darnold, 14%. Cam Newton, 21%. Tom Brady, 59%.
Get your TV together for the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
To the people who reach into a carton of warm, crispy, golden, perfectly salted McDonald's world-famous fries and return with just one.
All right, guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you get your own tasty beverage.
This is Antonelli's Cheese Shop, and we're the Antonellis.
We chose our new Spark Cash
And hang out for a while.
because we earn unlimited.
Make sure you hit that like button.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
Let's see, 7 likes. I need to get at least 5 more likes. Appreciate you guys, you 7 that have hit that like button.
And the country it represents. They're all only meant to move one direction, which is why we fly it this way. On the flanks of the all-new Grand Wagoneer, moving boldly and unstoppably forward.
All right, Tom Brady. Nothing has changed on that side. So over with the Carolina Panthers, Newton 7-12 for 61. Sam Darnold still leading in passing yards with 75. Brady 156.
Yard line. First drive of the second half for Tom Brady and company. On first down, Jones the carry, trying to get to the
Tampa Bay runs off the right side.
Officials making sure that nothing else happened after that. For the first half, Tom Brady, very, very solid first half.
So efficient, so accurate, ball placement and timing. It's the best. It's the best it's ever been, really. And Tom Newton coming into this game, he told us in that production meeting, I mean, some of these throws, he can make these throws in his sleep by now. But he said coming into this game, it's going to look a little different, but most importantly, he said, I firmly believe there is a formula to win every game. You just got to find it each week. And we've seen it's bigger personnel, it's run game, it's quick play action.
Tom Brady draws back. Antonio Brown on the left side cannot hang on.
A 3rd and 7.
Just a little too much juice. Outside. You know, normally we're talking about quarterbacks at Tom Brady's age. We're saying, gosh, he just didn't have enough to get out there, to get that ball out. Tom Brady's missing outside. The place you're supposed to miss if you're going to miss. But, I mean, it's just incredible, the longevity of his career and how well he's playing at this stage. Unraveled. You see him signaling out there to these wideouts.
Tom Brady slings it, and Antonio Brown catches it for the first down.
line. Hasn't played since week 6 with the injury and then the 3-game suspension for the fake COVID vaccination card. But he looks sharp today.
He's playing now.
Tom Brady
Fake vaccination or whatever.
Jack Thompson.
Fake vaccination card, or whatever. He's right there in front of him, still can't get it.
Close to the ground like that, just a worm burner.
Just eating up that zone.
8 catches for 80 yards today.
Ledwich on the sideline.
5-0 with him in the lineup.
Another run. This time the Panthers had him for a loss, but he still gets about 1 yard.
And watch Burns just get through the line of scrimmage here and run this play down. He is a special talent. Just an absolute motor.
Second down and 9.
And 53 has just been all over the field today.
Brady under center this time.
The handoff to Grayson.
Hands it back around. Oh, nice tackle. There's a flag on the play also.
The tackle made by C.J. Henderson.
Henderson comes up, makes a good tackle.
Comes in like a heat-seeking missile. What a great angle.
Offside. Defense number 95. Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty.
Please don't be the same guy.
Derek Brown just off the COVID list.
Nope, Derek Brown lines up in the neutral zone. Carolina makes a great play, but
you can see Henderson coming here.
We're offside.
In between blockers. Look at that angle. And he had to get out in front of Grayson because he can really go. Well done assessing that play and knowing the exact angle to make that.
So Tampa Bay in Panther territory. Ball's on 32-yard line. Brady drops back. Has a man wide open. Gronk. And he is wide open.
Now watch Gronk. He's so good at understanding spacing. He knows he can't run like this. He's got to widen this route and then get vertical.
Come straight off the line.
Away from the safety.
And
Brady even throws it
someone fell.
Outside, so he has to turn around and make the catch. Watch this. I mean, that's playing together for a long time. That's knowing your guy.
We have a serious injury on the field.
We'll step aside. Well, they 10 to Gilmore.
Yeah, Gilmore holding his leg. The way he's holding it looked like it might be a quad injury. That's my team. So that means we got to get somebody else out there, and the next guy up, who would that be for the Panthers? All right, still 9 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter. 19-6. Tampa Bay is threatening. Can the Carolina offense find some way to put some scores together? Haven't been 100%, but a few times this year. Just a few times at 100%, and still not there right now. Been struggling with our offensive line. or we can't run the ball. Put it that way. So it's kind of hard not to be able to run the ball offensively. And you have to come out and you're one-dimensional throwing the ball. All right, let's see if our defense can keep Tampa Bay out of the end zone. Ball is right resting on the 9-yard line. Brady throws it in the end zone. Has to throw it out of bounds. But there's a flag on the play.
And it's an excellent personnel to use for play action because you show the appearance of running.
Holding. Defense number 21.
Holding on defense.
Automatic touchdown.
Jeremy Chin with the hold. Over 100 tackles again this year for Jeremy Chin. Went over that 100-yard mark or 100 tackle mark today.
And you'll see him, number 21, Jeremy Chin, holding Gronk right here as they cross the field. Just enough to catch the attention of the official.
Play action. Brady had to throw this one away. 2nd and goal.
They love this 13 personnel.
Brian Letwich calling the plays on the sideline.
Goal from the 4.
Byron
Leftwich.
Leftwich.
Tremendous job. His name should come up with some head coaching opportunities in the offseason, maybe with his old team.
Brady in the gun. Hands it off this time to Jones. Jones gets it down to about the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. Watch for the play action this time. Hold up. Wait, it's 3rd and goal. They may run it again.
They get those big personnel, then it looks like run, and they try and throw it off a quick play action. Then they go to 11 personnel, 1 back, 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers, a much speedier group. And
well, Carolina fans, we just love to be in the place, man. We just love to be in the place. We go. They may try. Nope, they ain't gonna run this one. Brady has to call a timeout. Just like maybe Brait was not in the right spot.
First charge timeout to Tampa Bay. Comes with 8:43 remaining in the 3rd. Tuesday, the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl is on Fox. Pat Dory and Thompson Robinson is.
All right, the Tar Heels.
NC State. It all kicks off at 7:30 Eastern.
North Carolina Tar Heels play the South Carolina Gamecocks. I think it's on the 30th, if I'm not mistaken.
5 degrees. Bright sunshine all
playing right here in Bank of America Stadium, North against the South.
Brady and Gronk, they're good buddies off the field and all that, but Tom's all business, man.
I have a game party for that. So make sure you guys tune in.
Lining up in the wrong spot. He wanted him extended, and once he started moving out late.
All right, Brady in the gun. Brayton in motion. Brady has almost a good catch by Gronk. Defensively.
And it slipped through the hands. It's 4th and goal.
They knew they were going to get an in and out coverage.
Was that Hartsville?
He's just going to run a little corner out like that. And once the motion came over, they knew they were going to attract the corner out there.
Pretty good defense.
The safety.
Hartsville been playing pretty good game today.
Defender inside leverage.
Look at Brady. What is he doing?
Just a perfectionist. I love it.
And so it looks like Carolina holds Tampa Bay to 3 points. So it's 22-6. Carolina just can't score. We just can't score, baby. Defense still, defense is still there. Defense is still there. We do make a few mistakes. Does Carolina, but the defense is still hanging in there. You know, for the most part, we've had a pretty good defensive team this year. I mean, you should expect at times for teams to just have our number, and that has happened this year too. But I mean, for the most part, the defense has played okay. Okay, we just haven't been able to produce a lot of offense. Now, if our offense could score 30, 35 points a game, and that's probably for any team, but 30, 35 points a game, we'd be in there right now. But 6 points, field goals like CB1 says, that's just not going to get us. It's not going to get us wins. We've got to cross the end zone. That's why I get excited when we have these big plays, because I'm excited, and you'll hear me say get in the end zone, because once we get in the red zone, but it's really hard for us to score. Really hard for us to score. That first red zone play, this red zone trip today, we should have produced points. We should have produced a touchdown there, and we had our chance. But yeah, it was a great call. It was a great call, but didn't work out. So, and Tampa Bay is just not. I mean, they're not pouring it on right now. It's just they're methodically moving the ball down the field and getting points.
On AFN, the American Forces Network. Thanks for all you do. We hope you're enjoying today's telecast. What you're seeing right now is a 22-6 advantage for the defending Super Bowl champion.
Chuba standing on the goal line.
First division crown since 2007. As the kickoff will go into
and he goes to the end zone.
Carolina's season has not been that smooth. In fact, it's been an up and down season for the Panthers. They started 3-0, outscoring the Jets, Saints, and Texans 69-30. Their hot start, though, it's faded. They've lost 9 of their last 11 games with 3 starting quarterbacks, and injuries have really hampered their star, Christian McCaffrey's hamstring and ankle, kind of season short after just 7 games. And only 2 touchdowns.
I wasn't sure about Christian ankle and a hamstring. So the last one was an ankle. He must have broken it. All right, here we go. Scoring drive this time. Cam Newton's out there. We hand it. That's probably about our biggest. Oh, come on. Was that after the play?
What I was saying, Kev, is I don't understand, because
and was that on us?
They had Cam in there dropping back and passing quite a bit, and that'd be the equivalent of putting Sam Darnold in to run read option.
Holding, offense, number 73, tripping, defense, number 96. The
penalties offset.
All right, so back to first down, and back down we go for an injury update with Lauren.
I told you Bruce Arians said how they were going to defend these 2 quarterbacks depends. Shaq Barrett's status. He was in that last defense.
Man, 7 likes. Can I get 3 more likes?
Out for the game with that knee injury. Also for Carolina's defense, Devon Gilmore also ruled out for the rest of the game with
all right, 22-6, third quarter, 8 minutes and 10 seconds left. Carolina with the ball, still on the 25-yard line. Cam Newton's going to run again. Gets nothing.
What a game he has had. A tackle for loss and a 1-yard loss on the carry by Newton.
Whitehead is he's doing everything, bro. Like nobody's touching him.
He's got 2 big linemen. You see him LA move.
Come on, bro. You gotta hit him. he just moved you out of the way. Come on, big lineman. You gotta put a shoulder pad on him.
I just don't understand. Making Cam drop back and pass, that's not his strong suit. That'd be like putting Sam Darnold in to run quarterback power like Cam just did. I just don't see it.
The throw to the sideline, and it's intended for Shi Smith. I think Whitehead got a hand on that
He
one.
sure did. He was letting everybody on the Carolina sideline
White
know.
Whitehead is balling today.
You're gonna see this.
It's 3rd and 10 for the Panthers.
Here comes. Watch that ball tail a little bit. Yep, you got a piece of that. God, the effort. But this guy, he's everywhere. And he's so fun to watch and so excited about it. That's what Todd Bowles loves about this defense.
4th round pick.
3rd and 10.
After his junior year.
Panthers going to have to go downfield.
Terrific today. Blitz coming. Picked up in trouble though is Newton, and down he goes. Villalea. With his 4th sack of the year, that pocket collapsed all around Cam Newton.
And there's Villalea right there inside. Watch him make his move. Boom, split.
Man, well, we can't. Our offensive line can't stay on nobody, bro.
Obviously not bothering him.
Cam Gill with that outside rusher forced Newton right into the big.
How do you have that many? How do you have that many offensive linemen that
Their job.
can't pass block well?
They got a 2 gap. They got to take on double teams. So he gets a chance to sack the quarterback. That makes it fun.
I mean, every team we play, they just get under. They get under our offensive guys, and they just drive them back. They just drive them back.
Thousands of people and
Somebody tell me something different if I'm seeing something wrong.
still paying off their phone. But when you switch to
I'm trying to look to see if there's just extra. If Tampa Bay is bringing extra guys, they're not bringing extra guys every time. Speaking of fundamentals, we got offensive linemen that don't have great fundamentals, or just don't have the footwork, bro.
Yeah, trade. We're telling everyone. She wants to be in LA.
Give you the new City Hall.
Trade? Are you sure? Not a trade. I'm trading crypto. FTX, the best way to get in the game.
He's trading crypto.
Oh.
Hey, y'all. Not coming.
Whew.
Not coming. Domino's new oven-baked dips are so new that we made it
I mean,
social about their new
good gracious, man. Is there any way we could? Is there anything we could put into the offense that could counter people getting pressure on us like that? I could see if you're sending extra guys rushing, but a lot of it is just the linemen are getting sacks. You know what I'm saying? The defensive linemen are just collapsing the pocket or making one move on our offensive lineman, you know, and then just coming free. So
I want whoever I'm with to love me for me and not the dollar amount of the bank account.
I'm the best gold digger. Your friend Sacktoff. I like him.
and accept string. Joe Millionaire for richer or poorer.
but regardless, no matter how dismal it looks right now, the score is still only 22-6. We still have time. We've had chances here, but and I wish I knew exactly what type of offensive pass plays we've had, because man, it's just, I know you need to get down the field, but we don't have. It's like we're holding people in the backfield to block, and you don't have anybody to check down when there's nobody open downfield. You know what I'm saying? And people, you know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Cam Newton's he's always trying to run." Nah, he's trying to sit back there and find. I guess Cam is finding people or trying to find people. I guess. I don't know. Again, like I said, I still think a lot of this offense is it's like, hey, We're trying to get it to one guy, and if that guy doesn't get open, if that guy doesn't get open, then there's really nowhere for Cam to throw the ball.
Until you start taking those away, Tom Brady will nail these all day long. He's only missed one. It's just going to be a spray out route.
Tampa Bay bunch.
By Antonio Brown.
Simple out pattern.
Of his speed, and when you cut his split like that, you can't afford to press him because he can run right by you with so much space to the sidelines. You see what they're doing? They're getting in these bigger sets. Now they got two tight ends.
First and 10. There's a handoff. Jones tries to get to the outside. Carolina stops him this time for a gain of nothing.
This week, baby. He's going to get a letter on the Letterman's jacket. Get to show off to his parents. What a stud, because that's not an easy role and something they haven't done a ton of this season. It's been more of a change up for them today. They got to major in it because of their personnel issues at the receiver position.
All right, Tom Brady in the gun, one receiver, a tight spread offense. Sends Barrett to the left side. Tom Brady drops back. He runs, but he gets the first down as he's tackled.
Who says at the age of 44 Brady can't sprint and move the chains?
I was waiting.
4 minutes and 11 seconds left.
For Tom Brady to unhitch the trailer, but he squirts through there. Look at him. He goes, and you see him looking to the sideline, knowing where that first down marker was, so he could get down. But I thought he was going to get up, excited, and throw his first down, sign and.
No, he doesn't do that. He just gets the first down and goes back to the huddle. That's all you need to do, baby. Tom Brady. Oh, a little misdirection. Another first down.
All-American sprinter at LSU, out of bounds inside the Carolina 20, running behind Cam Brady.
Well, they've run that toss.
That's Grayson.
Times. The misdirection is going to look like
Grayson with a good 10 yards.
Grayson's going to sneak back inside, and Brady.
Yeah, just a little wrinkle in the offense. Our defensive end over here does not do his job. Never does his job. And like I said, I think they've been taught to just crash down because our defensive ends do not set an edge. They never get on the outside of the guys, always shooting down on the inside every single time.
First down at 10 at the 19.
No detail too small.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Brady to the sideline.
Grayson with the catch. Looks like another first down. And it looks like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have started rolling right here. Nice little play call.
They had a great answer for it.
Nice creative play call.
Holding on to that thing any longer, he might have had a chance to hit Gronk down the seam, which he loves to do versus cover zero. But it's a gamble anytime you blitz any quarterback, all-out pressure, because you leave everybody on an island one-on-one with inside leverage. If you're going to do it to that guy,
seems like it.
You better be right.
Handed to Jones, who walks into the end zone.
Untouched for 6.
We talked about no detail too small. Did you see him stop bouncing on that motion?
Let's see what the
because guys weren't set. See, out on the edge, guys weren't set. So he's got to get set for 1 second and then go. Tom Brady with the awareness.
I don't understand how that happened.
He knew the play was good.
I'm gonna rewind this.
Was what they wanted. They were going to get a chance to catch.
Rewind this because it almost looked like Carolina was overloaded to the side of the score.
First down at 10.
Holding on to that thing any longer. No.
Untouched to the edge. There's Jones.
Bro, stay outside. We got extra guys over there, and we still get beat. I mean, my bad, guys. My bad. It's just upsetting. Our corners inside. Everybody's outside. I mean, everybody's inside. The running back never goes inside. He stays outside, and every one of our guys is outside. The only person that sees it is Shaq Thompson. I mean, yeah, Thompson, and he gets picked up. The corner is inside. The defensive end goes inside.
You better be right.
Guys, I mean,
and when you're on the division, like,
again, I don't know how these guys are taught defensive ends. I don't know how defensive backs are taught on a run, but you always come up outside because you got help to the inside.
Amir Abdullah with the return.
Amir Abdullah returns the ball for Carolina to the 25-yard line.
So Tom Brady, 22 years in. Tyler Johnson, 2 years in. And Tom Brady comes over. Congratulates Tyler Johnson.
I don't know. I've always taught my defensive backs, if you're the last guy, if you're on the outside of the line, you know, you're reading the play. And it was just simple handoff, simple little, you know. You take your recess back, and then you come up to the outside. You never come up to the inside. You've got help to the inside. You have no help to the outside. Defensive end. When you come upfield, you're fighting to the outside. You control your man on the line. Don't stick your nose on the inside, but that's us. Throw it away, Sam. There you go.
Throw that away. Devin White hot on his heels. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Well, that's what Tom talked about with us too, Mark, is he was
29-6. There's still 1 minute 56 seconds left in the third quarter.
At any point this season, and that's part of it. Tyler Johnson needs a little bit more instruction than maybe Mike Evans or Chris Godwin in that situation.
100% right. He understands how he's got to talk to different players because at the end of the day, he's standing back there with the football. The other guys have to be in the right spot. But if he can help them at any point, remember.
By the way, Sam Darnold's out here. Carolina is in a tight spread offense. They bring in Trimble close. Sam throws that ball out there. Don't know if it was caught. It was caught, but it was out of bounds.
Threading the needle on just an easy little smash concept with a quick out and a quarter route.
So it's
Darnold getting a little
3rd and 10.
Up the field. He had to move up and to his
and
left. But
Darnold had to throw that one.
What a throw.
Off his back foot.
Out of bounds. It was Whitehead again.
Who else? Why not?
Quincy played a whale of a game today, Jordan Whitehead. 3rd down and 10. See the two quarterbacks that we have seen today. Took a while to get into the two QB system, but it is now. There's a pause. Somebody's run out onto the field.
And there's a fan on the field. And no one ever shows that anymore. They used to show those back in the 70s and the 80s. Those people trying to get attention. But now they don't even show it.
Struggle finding consistency under center, not just today, but really since 2019. Newton, Greer, Bridgewater, Kyle Allen, Sam Darnold, P.J. Walker. 2nd most starting quarterbacks in the NFL since 2019.
Kyle
Washington
Allen
has had 8 starting quarterbacks. Saw them on Tuesday night with another starting quarterback in Garrett Gilbert. But it has been a bit of a revolving door in Carolina trying to find that person to hold down the quarterback. And the only one signed for next year is the guy on the right of your screen, it's Sam Darnold.
Yeah, it's gonna be even interesting next year.
Situation now that the game's completely out of reach. That's tough sledding for any quarterback.
3 receivers to the left. Sam Darnold drops back. Finds a man. DJ Moore figures out a way to hang on, and Carolina gets a 1st down.
DJ Moore to pull that one in and move the chains for 19.
DJ Moore with a deep out route from the slot. You're going to see him going.
That time, Sam had a little bit of time to throw the ball.
But look at this ball. I mean, Carlton Davis is all over him. If you miss that ball any kind of short, that thing might be going the other way. Sam delivers.
3 receivers to the right for Sam.
Right.
Up to 44, first down.
Sam throws it down the field. Trying to get that a deep.
Trying to go back to the well there, just slightly overthrown, and Sam would like to have that one back. I know that. He'd love to at least give him a chance. Up the sideline, DJ Moore doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think if Sam could feel comfortable in that pocket
on a go ball
without thinking he's going to get sacked, I think he could be pretty accurate. I think. Two receivers to the right. Sam Darnold, quick out to Trimble. Trimble still on his feet. Gets close to the first down marker.
And just a quick little RPO. You're going to see Chuba Hubbard like this. You're going to get the tight end in the backfield. And as soon as he feels space out there, Tampa staying off these receivers.
Third and about 2 yards.
Playing a soft zone.
What will Carolina do? Will they run it or pass this one? If they pass, it's going to be a quick slant to the right. They run it. Chuba gets the first down. Get a few claps from the crowd. 19 seconds left in the third.
To rally in this one, can they muster enough offense to come from behind down 29-6? We will head to the fourth.
All right, looks like we're going to go to the fourth quarter.
Charlotte. Holiday weekend in Charlotte, but it's been Carolina who's been getting cold.
Chuba Hubbard, 6 carries for 9 yards. Yeah, Carolina just not able to run the ball. Sam Darnold, 6 of 11 for 102 yards. Cam Newton, 7 for 13 for 61. But Tom Brady, 215, 16 for 25.
I'm gonna go work out these feelings. For surprisingly great rates that fit any budget, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call or click to get a quote today. It's Gordon's most revolutionary cooking competition ever.
We're not just going to give out $250,000.
All right, so Carolina gets a first down. I just want to have a little success, Can we? Hey, right now, I'll call getting a field goal success. Just don't turn the ball over. Put it that way. Move the ball, don't turn it over.
The Fox 8 News at 7 p.m. The Triad's only local news at 7, coming Monday, January 3rd, right here on Fox 8.
What's up, Ernie Hardy? Hey, I'm open for anything.
We're going banana. Let your Chevy dealer take you there with Chevy Red Tags.
Jim Harbaugh.
From 7.
Find new places, find new
Hey, he's a good coach.
Buyers may also be eligible to get 0% financing on all Silverado 1500 crew cab pickups. Plus, you may qualify for $500 bonus cash.
Wonder if he want to come down and try to turn this thing around.
Tis the season for more at Metro by T-Mobile. Now, new and existing customers can get a free Samsung Galaxy tablet and enjoy high-speed data for just $50.
We're gonna have to get some.
The lowest price on unlimited for tablets.
I don't know. We did a lot of
Metro is giving you and your family more
making some trades and giving away draft picks and stuff like that. But we gotta do something about the line, man. That's what I think personally. When I look at each one of the games, gotta do a little something with this line. We gotta get some killers. We gotta get some hole openers up there. Even if figure out what we want to do. Do we want to be able to pass the ball, or do we want to be able to run the ball? I mean, you want to be able to do both, but which one do we want to dominate? So. Oh, good catch. Abdullah caught that one. The line gave Sam a little bit of time there.
Just a quick little half.
So if we're gonna be able to pass the ball, we got to have some killer pass blockers. They run it to the weak side. Oh, one guy to beat. Cam Gill, number 49, good tackle.
Carolina's going to jump back into this game at all. They've got to convert here on 3rd and 1.
This is big, and see, this is where you'd expect Cam Newton. This is where you run.
Yeah, but don't bring him in right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, because then it's like we know Cam's running. Put it on him. Put it on him, Darnold. And listen, I like the way, if they could show that again. Can you replay that, please? But they're not showing Sam. Sam didn't stare him down either.
So he just kind of sits in that zone, in that voided zone from where the DB blitz is.
Get in the huddle, Robbie.
I mean, I don't know about the celebration.
Get in the huddle, bro.
Whatever makes you feel good. If you feel good, you're rolling. Okay, I get it. Just get back in the huddle and roll.
Carolina's ball has the ball on the 23-yard line. Sam gets it to Moore. Moore ends up getting about 2 yards on that. Had a little indecision on which direction he wanted to go.
Waiting. Vontae Smith, the recipient of this 4-yard touchdown. Eagles up 20-3. Okay.
Man, the Eagles playing better than I thought they were at the beginning of the year.
Pretty good football with a quick turnaround. That was Tuesday night. We're out.
Giants eliminated from playoff. If the Eagles win.
2nd and 8 from the 21.
Darnold in the backfield. Drops back. Hang on to the ball. Darnold's going to try to throw that out. No, son. No. Go ahead and take that sack.
Loss of 3 on the sack. 3rd of the year for Golston.
Let's see. Boom. He gets in trouble. He's thinking about trying to throw that. No, sir. Yeah, hang on to it. Just think about it right now, Sam. If you don't get the first down, we can still kick a field goal. I mean, you know.
Third down and 11. Darnold with some time.
Oh!
Darnold just could not connect. Kevin Minter trying to keep up with the speedy back, and he just couldn't connect with it.
Oh, I mean, just off the fingertips. He's got to beat.
I don't know. Did he start jumping too soon?
I mean, you see Sam just.
Could he have run under that? I don't know. All right, do we go for it?
12 of 26 on the Eagles, 26 attempts, the 4th most in the National Football League. And we've got timeout called.
Hey, appreciate that, CB.
Panthers will use
I appreciate that.
First timeout.
Yeah, guys, hit that like button.
Next Sunday, the race for the playoffs continues on Fox.
Yeah, you're right about that, Ernie.
With playoff implications, and it all starts with America's #1 pregame show. Check local listings for the matchups in your area only on Fox and Fox Sports.
Next Sunday, Cowboys.
Merry Christmas, top rated gift exchange.
I wonder how far my old team, the Cowboys, is going to go. And I didn't jump off the bandwagon. Well, I don't know if you want to call it jumping off the bandwagon. Carolina I stay in North Carolina, so I feel like I have to cheer for the Carolina Carolina Panthers. So when Carolina established their team way back when, I've been a fan ever since, and slowly just became a diehard Carolina fan, and not a Cowboys fan again. Darnold is hit as he's thrown, turns the ball over.
Nowhere for Darnold to go. Turnover on downs for Carolina. Tampa with the football up 29-6.
Yeah, I saw some good things on that drive, but we basically got ourselves in a predictable situation right there. So you know they were going to bring extras.
I can help you with that.
What's your number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Boston.
Let me check that last play out again.
Safe punt.
4th down and 11. See if they bring this off pressure they're showing. Darnold.
Oh, come on. Really?
Darnold.
But, I mean, it's not really like they brought pressure. It's one. I'm replaying it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There's 4. They've got 4 guys rushing. They brought 6 guys up on the line. It looked like they were going to rush 6. But it's just 4 guys rushing, and our left tackle just gets bull rushed. That's the technique that that's the technique that number 60, whatever his name is, the guy with the long hair for Tampa Bay is using. He just bull rushed our left tackle right into the quarterback.
This is super.
Man.
Formats. Track sold separately. Tonight, I'll be eating pork belly.
Well, the line held up a few times to get Darnold a chance to get out there and throw the ball. But
the best stuff is what's in here.
That one right there, that's just straight bull rush right to the quarterback.
On us when you trade in your older damaged phone. Better.
I'm trying my best, CB. Hey, man, thanks for hanging out today.
It's a stacked night of heavyweight fights as Luis King Kong Ortiz takes on Prince Charles Martin. Buy now on the Fox Sports app and watch on any screen you want.
Today's game is sponsored by the Eat Fresh, Breathe Fresh at Subway.
Mick Mixon is going to lead this. The fact that we are paying attention to this, but a tip of the cap to one of the fine radio announcers in the National Football League. This is the final home game for Mick Mixon, longtime play-by-play voice over 17 years.
Yeah, they also it's a last home game for Mick Mixon. They also been talking about this is probably going to be the last home game for Cam Newton too. Ooh, nice little hit there, Shaq Thompson.
Retiring at the end of the year.
Or was that Burns?
Terrific announcer too. 29-6. Tampa Bay.
No, I meant him, his run.
That's what I'm saying.
2nd and 9, 29-6 Tampa Bay. 11 minutes and 26 seconds left. Brady's still out on the field.
Now we're back.
Tampa Bay looks like they're in the run set.
2nd down and 9. Here's another run.
They give it to Jones. He's been tackled in the backfield that time. Will Tampa Bay throw this one, try to get the first down? It's 3rd and 12. Or will they just run it again and punt?
We said this at the beginning. That's the hardest thing to do against this Carolina defense is get around the edge. Now, Tampa to their
when we stay home, we do our job.
Started the game off in between the tackles and now
sneaking those ends inside.
to try and capture the edge, but it is
Tampa will pass this time. Brady in the gun. 3rd and 12.
21-7 come, you're hot.
Brady back. No pressure. It's deflected. So it looks like the defense has held.
Did you hear him yell? You see the back to Brady's left side, meaning if they bring too many guys at the top of your screen, he's going to have to be hot. There's going to be nobody to account for him. And so he had to remind Gronk. There's the tip right there by Gross Matos.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It just doesn't seem like Carolina has that type of communication, or even that type of knowledge. Like when somebody rushes, like got to be somebody hot.
First punt since the opening drive of the game for Tampa Bay, and a timeout. No timeout. Play clock down to 1. Hopper just gets it off.
This is returnable.
From 36.
Erickson, hang on to the ball.
Erickson down at the 42, 6-yard return.
At least he got 6 yards on that one.
Down as well, back near the line of scrimmage.
There's a flag on the play. Near the line of scrimmage.
You hear that punt cover team. screaming and hollering, excited about that tackle.
But that's probably going to be holding.
Holding. Kicking team number 26. 10-yard penalty is administered at the end of the play.
Okay, but that was on the kicking team.
Timeout.
10:15 to go in the fourth.
Sam Darnold back out on the field. Got a little timeout right here. Ladies and gentlemen,
your favorite diner.
click that like button.
712 bus.
8 likes. Oh, 9 likes. There you go, baby. 9 likes. Only one more and we'll be ready to go.
Pfizer, protecting the regular routine and every day.
We'll be good to go.
For exceptional. Working to impact hundreds of millions of lives, young and old. It's what we call the pursuit of normal.
It starts with little things, little things.
It's funny how you can order the same thing from childhood all the way to adulthood. The only difference is somewhere along the way, your McNuggets become the side order instead of the whole.
All right, so I'm going to create, let's see. Yeah, let me create another simple poll question.
And to be prepared if anything changes.
I'll be right in.
With IBM, you can do both. Your business can bring data together across your clouds, from suppliers to shippers to the factory floor. So whatever comes your way, the wheels keep moving, seamlessly modernizing your operations. That's why so many businesses work with IBM.
Nice work, everyone.
Hun, those ribs ready?
Nope. Ribs, better with Pepsi.
You are my fire, the one desire.
All right, let's look at the stats. Before we do that, let's look at around the league there. Detroit, 16. Atlanta is 20-16 over Detroit right now with 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. But Detroit has the ball, 2nd and 2. Cincinnati basically blowing Baltimore out 10 with 10 minutes and 5 seconds left in the fourth, 21-42.
6 with Mark Sanchez and Laura Oakman, Kevin Kugler back in Charlotte. Happy holidays.
Houston is over LA 27-23. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Houston has the ball.
Darnold back at quarterback, best starting field position of the afternoon for the Panthers after the penalty against Tampa Bay at the 48-yard line.
Darnold drops back.
Darnold to the sideline.
Throws a back shoulder pass to DJ Moore off the mark.
Despite losing Shaq Barrett during the game, no Levante David, no problem for them today.
A ton of free runners, and then on the second play, just pushing the interior part of the pocket into the quarterback's lap, causing an interception. And then it's the all-out effort and games up front from this defense, but essentially taking a page out of that Buffalo Bills defense from last week. They got a ton of free runners on Cam Newton. And when you do that, you continue to do that until the offense figures it out. Clearly they have.
3 receivers to the right for Carolina. Darnold drops back. Slings one down the field. Going for Robbie.
Talked about free runners. There was another one again. On a game, looping around, ready to hit Sam Darnold.
3rd and 10.
That ball quickly.
Carolina going downfield. See if we can get a first down.
Points allowed, 5 sacks, 2 takeaways, holding Carolina.
Man, it's just like we're going for the big we're going for the big play. I realize it's fourth quarter, but you know, still we could be a little bit lethargic about just walking it down, taking what they give us. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the right. Oh, Abdullah couldn't hang on to that one. 4th and 10. Hits him in the hands, but a little bit of heat on it. Can't hang on to it.
Good battle there. Rams hold
Once again, Carolina stays out, nothing to lose. Stays out on offense, nothing to lose, and we'll see if we can at least get the first down. 11 seconds left on the play clock. 5 seconds. Not got it off. Sam steps up, but he's going down. He's sacked once again on 4th down.
For Kevin Minter and the 6th Tampa Bay sack of the afternoon.
And look at Minter, number 51, right here. He's going to make it all the way in the backfield. Comes on a blitz off the edge. And then just waits for Sam.
Yes, Sam had to.
That's partially a coverage sack because
either step up or whatever, but nobody downfield open. And I wish I could see our wide receivers to see just the patterns that we run. I guess I'm gonna have to go. I don't know. Maybe we'll go online and find and look at some of the patterns we run, man, because it just looks like it can't be all nines, right? It can't be all nines, but that's we just got to get more creative with the patterns. And Jones off to the races, first down and more.
Tampa Bay, as we mentioned, they've still got a chance to get to the number 1 seed. These are the 4 teams.
Green Bay versus
Minnesota
Minnesota and Detroit. Dallas is Arizona and Philadelphia. LA, Baltimore, and San Francisco. Tampa Bay, the Jets, and Carolina. So
there is at least a chance still for the defending champions to be the number 1 seed. It's a steep hill to climb.
I'd agree with you there. I think Green Bay losing to either Minnesota or especially Detroit, I mean, that's a long shot.
Tampa Bay in the run set. Hands it off. Jones tries to get outside. He stopped this time. 8 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. Man, it's still a huge amount of time, but the game is pretty well set, gone. Carolina just does not have the offense.
Number 95 in the middle, staying stout.
But with that said, still Carolina will probably get the ball back if they hold them here with about right at 7 minutes on the clock. Probably be more like 6:30.
Second and 11 at the 30. A lot of pressure coming. Brady will throw.
Brown stopped running. Brown's like, what? Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean? I should have kept going.
Free runner and have to get that ball off. You expected Antonio Brown to take off and just give him a little hit move, knowing it's cover 0, and just try and run by. And Brady was going to put a ton of air under that.
29-6. 8 minutes and 9 seconds left. 11. Excuse me. There's Tampa Bay has the ball 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11, and offensive line doing a job
in Carolina territory.
Keep the top Brady clean. No sacks allowed. Brady will step away from some pressure this time, and it's off the fingertips of Keyshawn Vaughn.
Vaughn could not hang on to that one. That's the second one that's went off his hands like that, I think.
Last week, maybe a drop or two.
Once again, Carolina holds 4th and 11, and looks like Tampa Bay is going to kick a field goal.
Haven't seen Le'Veon Bell yet today, signed this week.
The coach said, hey,
Le'Veon Bell. They just said they signed Le'Veon Bell.
Let's not mess with what we got. Give them another week to get familiar with that playbook. Get a little more comfortable.
48-yard try for Suckup. Laces were out. Kick is good.
Tampa Bay kicks another field goal.
With a 32-6 advantage, 7:59 remaining in the 4th quarter. And when you play 22 years, you're
32-6. Brady has his cap on. Well, he always puts the cap on, so that doesn't mean he's done today.
But I did ask a question. I also asked Michael Jordan and Cal Ripken my GOAT question. When you do know it's time, which part will have the biggest say in the decision? Is it the head, the heart, or the body? Tom said it will not be my head or my body. He said there's other priorities in my life. I have a 14 and 12-year-old boy who both of them deserve my time, and a 9-year-old princess who deserves my time. He said, I am getting older, and I do think I could play till 50, but I think that's too long for me.
Ryan
He said, I am
Suckup.
closer to the end. I don't know when it'll be, but it will not be another 5 years. I do know that.
Well, and here's the crazy thing, Mark Sanchez. He's clearly the best to play. He's played 22 years at the position. And when you watch his game today, you really don't see the drop-off that you would expect for a guy who's played as long as he has and as successful as he has for so many years. That drop-off
Tampa Bay kicks off. They kick it deep.
seemed to be apparent for Tom
Well,
Brady.
not too deep. Carolina returns it. Nice little contact there. We get out to the 30-yard line. Abdullah.
We've seen him today. Understanding, he said it during the week.
And pretty sure Sam Darnold will come back out. I think Cam's seen his last play for the day.
Barn burner type performance that we're used to seeing from him. But he knows, and he's bought in. And all he wants to do is win. That's the mark and trademark, really, of any GOAT.
That's what he's always wanted to do in his career. But, I mean, we're talking about a guy at the age of 44 who could lead the league in pass yards and touchdowns in a pass-heavy league. Last time he did it was 07.
Snap to Sam Darnold. Oh, had DJ Moore down the middle of the field right there and couldn't quite put it on him.
Just a little high for DJ Moore.
Second down and 10 now.
Well, we got to use Sam, man. Like, there's no need to throw money away because that's exactly what would happen. Lev, what's going on? Lev Cameron. Three receivers to the left for Carolina. Sam Darnold being pressured, and he's sacked again. 7 sacks. Nice little that must have been some kind of stunt because once again they have what's called a free runner.
All the way around and get to Sam Darnold. Look at this. All the way around like that. Watch. Shows like he's running straight up the field.
Wow.
And they get a free run. For those guys up front, there's got to be sound communication, and Jordan has to pop back to his left. He can't chase the cheese going to his right.
Yep.
He's got to show presence with his right hand and help out.
Got to know that by now. 3rd and 18. Sam, don't force it and throw an interception.
3rd and 18. Darnold in trouble again, and he just got rid of it in front of
Man, it's just almost. Guys, oh my gosh, I'm just like, it's just almost. It's sad. Is what it is. It's sad. And these guys are calling it anything. Look, that wasn't even like a. That was just a. That's just out. I'm gonna kick the butt of the offensive blocker, offensive lineman, and make the play. That's all that is right there. That didn't look like a stunt.
Just hasn't seemed to pan out the way they might have thought it would.
7 sacks today for the first time since 2013 for Tampa. Barner looking for a little room to return. And Kenyon Barner not finding much. Good coverage downfield.
I mean, really. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make Sam look good. Hasn't worked out the way, like you said, the way they thought it would when they brought him here. But, you know, it's like Cam Newton was saying in the press conference. It's a combination of everything. Combination of everything.
I mean, I like Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, don't have a real accurate quarterback in either one of these guys. The offensive line is just not getting it done. Put it that way.
With a new quarterback doing what he's done this year.
Tampa Bay comes out running and gets about 12 yards on that one by Vaughn.
Especially having to take on, even more in the production aspect once they lost Robert.
Hey, good luck.
I mean, everybody in the
Good luck on the interview there, Lev.
and he still manages to
Where you gonna be working? Where you trying to work?
He's a fun one to watch.
We had him a couple of weeks ago, and he didn't have a catch in the first half, and still ended up with a 100-yard day.
Exactly. Just like Novocaine, huh?
6 minutes left on the clock. 6 minutes. Another run. Carolina snuffs that one out. That's Roy, 93.
Tampa Bay just content to keep that clock moving at this point. Closing in on that NFC.
Man, it's almost like, what do you do? Like Carolina will get the ball back eventually here, and you put your $18 million man back out there,
this week.
And it's like
the wild card round, they lost to the Giants in that wild card round.
He's going to get sacked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. PJ's not playing. Cam's probably not going to be back out there.
Grayson, who has earned some trust from Tom Brady. Grayson's been a frequent target today. Third catch, first down.
But this is my team, and I'm going to watch every game.
Even at the end of the New Orleans game.
I'm going to watch next week when we play. I'm pretty sure we're playing the Saints. And I'll be watching next week, the week after that, when we play these boys again at Tampa Bay.
An opportunity to get reps with these young guys that you knew you were going to need because you just lost Godwin, you just lost that.
Yeah, it was.
These are the guys you're going to be.
Everybody in Carolina just felt that things are going to be a little bit different this year. You know, get everybody back healthy and started out decent. Started out decent, but I was still like, you know, those first 3 games, I was like, okay, we got the Jets, we got the, you know, when we beat the Saints. The Saints were like they had a lot of guys out, and the Titans. Okay, that Titans game, I was like, all right, you know, we might have something here, but I was still kind of weary about what we were going to be able to do, and then after that. Actually, we played the Cowboys. It didn't play the Cowboys bad. Then after that, things just fell apart. And the injuries again. And
Le'Veon Bell about to get his first snap as a Buccaneer, but a timeout used by Tampa Bay.
All right, so there's a timeout on the field. Thank you guys for watching.
The rookie from Notre Dame has come in at the center position. It's like Nick Leverett coming in, Ali Marpet, and that'll be the end of the day for Tom Brady, as Blaine Gabbert will stroll onto the field, 7 of 8 this year for 67 yards. And Brady getting a big hug from Antonio Brown, who has his third 100-yard game of the season, the 46th of his career. And without Evans and without Godwin, it was Brown who was asked to pick up the slack, 10 catches for 101 yards in his return to action for the first time since week 6.
Exactly what they did.
And the handoff to Bell, and Le'Veon Bell signed this week. He spent 5 games this year with the Ravens, 83 yards and a couple of touchdowns. He was planning to try to fight. He challenged Jake Paul to fight, not because he was mad at Jake Paul, but he wanted to fight him on social media, and was signed after the foreneck injury, so his boxing career goes on hold.
Maybe goes and makes a little Super Bowl run, gets a Super Bowl ring, and then
jumps into the ring.
Yeah, why not?
With the ring.
Jump in the ring with the ring.
Talking to Tom Brady about it, he said, well, you know, look, there's not a ton to learn when you get into a new system as a running back, so maybe he can play a little bit. It's what he was so good at with the Steelers, getting to the edge and unable to turn the corner there with Frankie Luvu in his way. You're talking about a guy who was one of the top backs both as a runner and a pass catcher in his first few years with the Steelers, then sat out 2018 after they tried to franchise tag him and he refused to sign it. So he sat out that year and says, I have no regrets about that, but that was the best decision for me at the time.
And he stuck by it, which I respect, but it's good to see him getting another chance and, you know, known for his patented, you know, just stopping in the hole with those inside runs and just stopping his feet.
Nice, Lev. Nice.
3rd and 11. Gabbert to the air, looking to the sideline, in and out of the hands. Scotty Miller almost able to pull that down. C.J. Henderson ripped him away from the football, and it's 4th down.
Scotty Miller's first target. I thought we'd see a little more of him today.
All right, so it's 4th and 11. Carolina will get the ball back with 2 minutes, 16 seconds left. Good defensive play there by Henderson.
Just lost it there towards the end.
Let's see if Cam Newton comes out for one more series here today. This could be the final home game as a Panther.
See, there's no benefit to throwing Darnold out there anymore.
Nope. Darnold's going back out there.
Look like Cam's going out there. I don't know. At this point, I'm trying to figure out what the plan is for next year. These aren't easy situations.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 84. The penalties enforced after this to a goal from the end of the kick. First down.
Well, no matter the quarterback in the second half, Mark, it's been absolute domination by the Tampa defense. 10 yards rushing, 21 yards passing for Carolina in the second half. 30.
Yeah, well, I didn't know they would put Cam out there, with 2 minutes left. Sam Darnold, they're still bringing the guys.
Vying for the first pick in the draft next year once this thing unfolded. So
as we hit the 2-minute warning.
When I say bringing, I don't necessarily mean rushing 6 guys, because they don't have to rush. They don't have to rush 6 guys. There's always somebody that's taking advantage of their opponent defensively for Tampa Bay and getting pressure on our quarterback. So I don't think the Panthers are going to bring Cam back, and if they do bring him back, it's going to be for a considerably less amount, I think. Now that's the only thing as far as Cam Newton goes. He might look at and say, "Yo, I'm a lot worth I'm worth more than what you're trying to pay me." I can see Cam doing that. Him and his manager not settling for for chicken nuggets. But heck, he got if I'm not mistaken, he was on a $1 million contract with Tampa Bay. With the Patriots. So I guess it just depends on if he wants to play, right? Or Carolina just might decide, we're just going to cut all ties with him. We'll go with Sam Darnold, because they owe this guy $17-18 million next year, regardless. He's going to get it. And then find a couple more guys. They're probably going to hang on to PJ. They're probably going to find another offensive coordinator. Who knows? Nothing's been said really. We may even have a new coach. Who knows? I think some people are probably getting a little bit having a little bit of less trust for McCaffrey. The last 2 years, Sam gets it out to Robbie. Robbie gets the first down and more, runs out of bounds.
essentially like an extension of the run game there.
1 minute 53 seconds left in this one.
Called run, which I definitely support a situation like this. You know, leaving Sam Darnold out there just to get teed off on by a rush. I don't know if that helps any confidence. That definitely adds adversity. So I don't know. I know what you mean.
Down at 10 at the 28.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Gets it to the sideline. The catch made.
Sam puts it on him.
Robbie Anderson.
My oh my gosh was about number 73 over there on the left side.
Final start in a Panther uniform at home. Let's go back to his first start against the Packers, September 18, 2011. Cam Newton, in his first start in Carolina, threw for over 400 yards against young Aaron Rodgers.
Look at young Aaron Rodgers.
Straight 400-yard start to begin his career. Panthers lost that game 30-23. Cam Newton had a tremendous game that day. From a yardage standpoint,
oh, they're bringing an extra. Sam's hit. Once again, this is what they're talking about. Why have Sam out there getting teed off on?
Officials looking around. They're calling it a fumble right now.
And if it's a fumble, then that's Tampa Bay's ball.
And it's recovered by Grant Stewart.
Whoa, look at the back's got to go make this block right here.
Step up, buddy.
He's going to put it in the back up.
It's an incomplete forward pass.
Yeah, it was coming forward.
That's the right call, but if you're going to put in a backup halfback to have to go block.
Man, like I said, it's just, I don't know. It's bad. Like I said, it's bad. Like unless they already know they're trying to get rid of, they're gonna cut ties with Sam Darnold too. It does make sense what the commentator says. Why do we have him out there taking these hits and things?
And if this is indeed the final time he plays on this field as a Panther, the Carolina career, he goes down as the best quarterback to ever play in a Carolina uniform. Those numbers are remarkable. And while this is certainly not the way he wants to leave this field as a Panther, his career in Carolina certainly one to remember. Bonifon with the catch.
That's bad. That pass to complete to Bonifon for a first down.
This was Cam taking it all in before he ran out of the tunnel pregame. He was hoping to get this one turned around. He said, I was reminded this week that I'm 0-12 as a starter here in Carolina. My last 12 starts is weighing on me. Out the fall of 0-13 in his last 13 is Shi Smith.
Shi Smith with the catch from Darnold. That was thrown a little bit behind, but Shi Smith was able to make the catch there. Sam Darnold is showing. He has shown me sometimes there when he feels comfortable and he's sitting in the pocket and he's got a little time, he can put the ball there.
Just a special talent. It was so fun on the phone, and Laura really enjoyed talking with him. I thought she got some great info out of him too. She's such a great interviewer, but I know you got some more good stuff, Laura.
Well, one of the things that I love when we talked to him about lessons for Sam, because Cam said it's a recent lesson. He said one of the most humbling moments in my life was leaving Boston. He said it's a sports crazy town. Everyone knows you.
Let's go Bills.
You hear great game. Then you lose. You hear nothing. He said I got released, went to the airport, and that was the energy.
Sam takes off running. He goes and gets the first down and slides down with 52 seconds left.
Put it in perspective. He said Sam's going to go through his journey, and I would tell him sometimes you got to get out of your own way.
His son Joseph just celebrated a birthday a couple days ago before Christmas.
Carolina's the ball on the 16, 17-yard line. Sam gets it out to the flats, and Sullivan can't hang on to it.
28 seconds to go and a 32-6 advantage for Tampa Bay. Tampa are going to head to the playoffs after
second and 10.
Season ends in 2 more weeks.
Carolina.
What seed will they be is yet to be determined. But Tom Brady and company with a chance
32-6
to defend that championship and a chance to get a little healthier before the playoffs. Fournette should be
thought maybe Carolina would come out and just be hitting on all cylinders and be able to beat these guys, but doesn't look like it. Hoping Sam right here doesn't throw an interception. Checks down.
scored 32 points. In my opinion, they left a little meat on the bone. They left some points out there and settled for a bunch of field goals.
Gets at the bonafide.
That's saying something. This team is obviously a special bunch by what they did last year, but this year, facing their share of adversity, they're going to have to figure out how to get some guys to make some plays that aren't quite used to it, have to step up and next man up mentality, but they got the guy at QB to do it. With just enough skill players.
Oseas.
Let's get some points on the board and feel good about something today. It's been a rough day for the Panthers.
Suarte.
Out of timeouts, though, with 20 seconds to go.
Sam Darnold in the backfield, one back. Rolls out to the left, throws it into the end zone. Just throwing that one away.
With 14 seconds to go, one more play, perhaps, in this one. They get a first down at the 7.
Got me over here yawning. 32-6, Carolina, 14 seconds. 4th and 4. Just do not throw an interception.
4th and 4.
Darnold has to sprint around. Throws it across his body. There's a flag on the play. Can't end on this.
And with 6 seconds to go, that flag thrown, another opportunity for Carolina.
All right, so that flag was on the defense. Carolina still has 6 seconds, but they also get yardage on that. He was open for a little bit there.
First down and goal.
Let's go. No interceptions and definitely not a pick six.
Darnold looking to the end zone, incomplete. 1 second remains. No, now the clock is at zeros, and the ball game is
all right, so this game is over.
1 second left. And they are going to put 1 second back on the
No.
clock. 1 more second being added to the
All right, they're going to put 1 more second on the clock. It was 3rd down, I think. Carolina gets another chance.
Officially being NFC South champions.
Tom Moore, their offensive assistant, was ready to sprint across the field. Get to slow down and show he still had that quick change in direction. There's Tom Moore. What a stud. He was an assistant.
Tom Moore was not going to sprint nowhere.
It's a great voice for me when I was in New York.
It's kind of hard to throw passes down here, man. They don't have any room. We can't get open. Darnold nearly throws an interception. All right, so Tampa Bay Buccaneers clinch the NFC South. This is our first division champion, division title since 2007. Carolina loses another one. Once again, our offense just not able to score points is the basic problem there. Defensively, I think we didn't play a bad game, but once you get down in the fourth quarter and you see that you really don't have a chance to win, that changes the attitude. It changes your aggressiveness and everything, how you're thinking and all of that. When you're playing a game, any game. So, our offense just not able to score points. Just a real quick look at the box scores right here. So Tom Brady, 18 of 30 for 232 yards, 1 touchdown. Sam Darnold 15-32 for 190. Cam Newton 7-13 for 61, one interception. Vaughn 7 carries for 70 yards. Jones 20 for 65 for Carolina. Cam Newton 5 for 42. Darnold 1 for 11, and then our running backs, just not getting any, just not able to. Just not able to run behind our line and get any real yards. Chuba Hubbard 6 carries for 9 yards. Wow. Receiving yard Antonio Brown 10 for 101. Grayson 3 for 81. Gronk 1 for 23. I thought Gronk had a touchdown. I guess that was Barrett 2 for 11 and 1 touchdown. Shi Smith for Carolina, 3 catches for 86. Robbie Anderson, 5 for 58. DJ Moore, 5 for 55. Trimble, 2 for 22. And there's your defense right there. Once again, at the end of the game, you can tell the team that's been out there longest. Tampa Bay, Whitehead had a heck of a game. 7 total tackles, 6 solos. Edward 7 for 4. Shaq Thompson 8 for 3. Hartsfield had a good game for Carolina, 5 for 4. Jeremy Chin 5 for 3. And a bunch of guys right there had 5 tackles. Luvu, Jones. But both teams defenses played a bunch. 61 tackles for Tampa Bay, 67 for Carolina. And our new kicker, Harulaha, I'm going to say that's his name. Pretty sure that's wrong. He was our scoring. He did all the scoring today. Let's see how many kicks did Suckup had. Suckup came away with 14 points for Tampa Bay. Well, that's how it goes right there for the Panthers. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Wish I had.
Giants will take over on down.
Wish I had better news for the Panthers. Once again, and it's gone by just like that. But once again, hey, if the Lord says the same, there is next year. But we're gonna have to do some changes, man. We're gonna have to get some. We're gonna have to do something about that line. We got to get a line. Listen. If we can't find guys that have both skills, pass blocking and run blocking, we're gonna have to get one or the other. Get some guys that are dominant run blockers if we can find those. If we can find them, or get some guys as dominant pass blockers. Great footwork or whatever. But we got to go one way or the other if we can't get a mix of it. And then maybe get one or the other and then teach them how to do the other. I'd rather have run blocking. That's just me. The way everybody's offense is set up in that spread, though, you got to have pass blockers. Looking at the ending of the New York Giants versus Philly right now, Philly's got a commanding lead. They'll win this one. 10-34 right now. Philly ahead with 1:08 seconds left. But yeah, I'd rather have run blocking so we can run the ball and then surprise them with the pass here and there, sprinkle that in there. I mean, that's just me. But yeah, that's how it goes. But guys, thanks for watching. If you have not hit that like button, you still got a chance to hit it before I get out of here. 11 likes. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you guys. Definitely be back next week when the Panthers take on the Saints. Who knows? Carolina might end up pull that one out. Regardless, I'm going to be watching. And then we got Tampa Bay one more time at Tampa Bay. Throw the ball, number 2. What are you doing? Or get rid of it. The Hornets play tomorrow.
Look at the 130 yards rushing, but this is the most important one. Your eyes aren't lying to you. That is what really happened. Lane Johnson gets in for the touchdown.
The Hornets are going to be playing Houston tomorrow. And I plan to be at that game tomorrow. Right? So I won't be streaming, but I'll be taking some pictures and maybe see if I can get some footage, a little footage of some things to put on the my channels. You guys check it out there. But yeah, so I was going to get to one of the Panthers games, and I got tickets for a present. So I'm going to check out the Hornets tomorrow in Charlotte, playing the playing the Houston Rockets, a team whom we should have beat the last time because the Houston Rockets had a horrible record the first time we played them. Right now, they still have, I can't say only 10 wins because we only have 17 wins. The last win was a big win, though. We beat Denver. But yeah, they Wood had a great game against us. Gordon had a great game against us. The Hornets are just going to have to come out and play great offense. Great defense. Our offense is going to be there. Offense is going to be there. Even if we score only 90 points, which we've been scoring over 100 points, got an average of 115 per game. But if we play good defense, we can beat these boys. And hopefully I go down to Charlotte tomorrow and get back on the road tomorrow with a win. So thank you everyone who gave me a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. The 3 people still in here, appreciate it. But Coach Gary is getting ready to get out of here, go outside, enjoy a little bit of the sun. I got about an hour and a half. Heck, I only got about an hour to enjoy the sun. So I'm gonna get out there, you guys. If it's sunny and warm where you are, you do the same. Once again, I appreciate it. But Coach Gary is out. I'll see you guys next time.